Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I guess we're live. I'm waiting to go live on my phone. That monitor seems to be stuck. So like we'll refresh that over there. Oh, here we go. Skip that. Fast forward this. Fast forward that even more. Refresh this. Hey Kimberly, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Just refreshing everything. Hey Ruhani, what's up? I hope you're having a super sexy day. Yeah. I hope everybody's having a super sexy, amazing day. Let us, that's refreshed. Let's check the sound. How's the sound, guys? Is the sound scratchy? Oh, shit. Shit, hold on. Check. Check. 1 sec. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. I might turn it up. Oh no, that's quite loud. That's quite loud. Okay, fine. We good like this. We don't need any more sound. I had a marathon yesterday. What? Oh, you had a Sunny marathon. You went and you were what do they call it? You were binge watching old SunnySide videos. Oh yeah. Guys, we're going to make our 111 wish in a second. Okay, we're going to stay on track. Very long day today. I could use a little more bass in the voice, right? More like podcast sound. But like whatever. Whatever. We're good enough for one day. Hey Gingy, what's up? We're going to make our 111 wish in a sec. We're going to do the monthly horoscopes. We're not quite set up to go yet because the heater's on and I have to kill that sound. But that's good there. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Where's the time? Oh, the time's in the corner. So we have a candle burning, right? A nice chubby little candle I found in the house. One of those 3 wick things. It's a scented candle, actually. It's really nice. I don't know where my mom got it from, but it's nice. And I'm very reluctant to use all the, there are a bunch of little candles in the house that are like in a section, like on a place, stored. But some of these candles belong to my sister like 25 years ago before she died. So like we're 20 years ago before she died. So I don't really want to use them up a little bit. So, but I'm out of candles, so whatever. So I'm using this one, which is really neat because everybody knows the house. Everybody knows I'm a bachelor now. So the house smells like marijuana and gym clothes. Which is like, what the fuck? Marijuana, gym clothes, and french fries. All right, 111. Let's make our 111 wish. Let's do it. Come on, guys. 111 wish. No screwing around today. It's a long day today. We have monthly horoscopes to do today. It's a long day. Okay, my 111 wish. I was thinking about it. I want to be good again. Not like good like a goody goody. Like not one of those things. I want to be like really good again. Like scary good. And so I don't have it in me to go back to playing music. I just don't. Like I just don't. I don't really want to. I spent a large portion of my entire life putting a lot of effort towards certain goals, and I don't really want to spend the last half of my life, pushing myself to, it's not real. My heart's not in it anymore. So I don't really, I do and I don't. I do and I do and I don't. We'll see how life plays out because I do like making the educational videos. I don't really like performing all night anymore. So there's that. What else is going on in my 111 wish? I want to be good at my hypnosis again. I was cleaning up the channel the other day and I put some of my old show clips up for you guys. This is all part of my 111 wish. I want to be really good again. And so it wasn't just things. See, the guys are asking questions again about mind thoughts and controlling and hypnosis and, you know, waking hypnosis and, you know, NLP and all that kind of stuff. And I know there are different words and stuff. And so I gotta getting kind of a little bit interested in it again. And I like writing these meditations for you guys. Now that I'm slowing down a little bit, I like writing the meditations again for you guys. And I did enjoy recording it. And we'll do it a little better in a different way. And so I don't think I'm going to perform. If I stay in Canada, I won't be performing my hypnosis show very much. Like I might if I want to, but I don't think I'm going to do it. If I move to Vegas, I will definitely be doing my show. So, but I don't really see myself crossing the border until I'm divorced. So, just to let you guys know what I'm talking about. And so, it's not just about the hypnosis skills. The hypnosis, there's other stuff involved in it, along with, you know, speaking, writing, living, skills. I used to have some skills that were pretty good. I just want to, my 111 wish is, I want to be good again, man. Like, I am good. I know. Okay, I get it. It's like, I get it. But I want to, like, you know, I want to be good again. So here we go. Just to show you, as we're talking about this, I wasn't going to do it because, and I'm not really set up to do it, but as I'm here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. We'll go to the channel. I switched some stuff up a little bit on the channel, and I'll put it here and I'll show you guys, and then we'll get on to the monthly horoscopes. And I'll show you guys, I wanted to show you guys from scratch how I approach the monthly horoscopes, because, you know, maybe getting ready to teach a little, maybe not. And but I wrote it down. I have it written. You'll see what I do. Okay, next. So here's the channel. Let's see if I can do this. I didn't actually plan on doing this, but like, why not? So here's the channel. Okay, TheSunnySide, that's us. And so I added down here the in the self-hypnosis meditations, I put this one at the front because I just recorded it. I realized if I don't put them at the front, nobody's going to see them. Nobody's going to listen to them. It took me 10 years to clue in. Well, I had a pretty easy YouTube career. Most of my careers are pretty easy. YouTube, I got to be honest, YouTube is the most difficult out of all of my careers ever. But like, whatever, man. It's a good thing I'm not an Instagram model. That would be tough too. It's like, whatever. YouTube's the toughest. So I put this one here, the last meditation, right? The last meditation that's talking about growing beyond, right? Like this meditation, the last meditation I wrote talks about becoming one with the universe, letting go of certain nuances, letting go of what you don't know, and allowing yourself to grow beyond your problems. That's the message in that one. Anyways, I also put this in here for those who haven't seen it. Who's in the house? Hey, Gold Dust, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. For those who haven't seen it, I'll play it for you right now. And let's see if I can do this without making too much of a problem here. Damn, I guess we're going to do this. Oh, this computer's getting slow. This computer. Oh, man. It's good to get. I have an ephemeris open and everything. Okay, hold on. So we'll put that there. Audio output capture. We'll put this here. And we will set the volume a little bit so that you can hear it. I wonder if I can hear it. Let's not make me hear it. Like, yeah, maybe I can hear it. I don't know if it's going to feed back or not. And so here we go. You guys ready? So this is my old demo. I don't know if you guys can see this. Check this out. Let's see what it looks like. Can you guys hear any of this? This is my old demo, long time ago. Let's see if any music is going to come in. I'm ready. Hey, that's me. Oh, you guys, there's music playing, right? I can't hear it. Yeah. All right, let's go back. Sonny's a dirty motherfucker. Everybody relax. Remember, this is comedy. It's comedy. You know what? My old show was comedy, but I wanted to expand the mind or the realm of what you guys thought could be possible, and in the whole thing. And so, anyways, here's an old demo. This is the Taboo Naughty But Nice show in Abbotsford, I believe. All right, which is a part of BC. Okay, British Columbia, north of Seattle. Check it out. Here we go. Okay, next. You guys have seen this, right? Can you guys hear me? It was an experience, man. Oh yeah, I used to be able to buy tickets on the website, but like, I don't sell no tickets. Everybody comes to my show for free. It's like, whatever.
Deeper and deeper. Oh, he's a big one. First, here we go. Let it build. Let's hear it.
This was a long time ago. This was a long time ago. It's a lot of fun. It's a dirty show, man. Okay, hold on. It was crazy, man. So, whatever. Let's move on. This is a slow demo. This is not the fast one. This is like the 2-minute slow. You're like, all right, whatever. Oh, it's almost done.
1, 2, 3, and everyone, sleep. Let it go.
Man, that's back when I had hair on the top of my head.
It's perfectly normal. Perfectly natural. This is worth it. Sleep deep. Let it go.
Okay, watch this. So I put that there, right? So I put that up for you guys. So I switched it up a little bit because I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to be moving forward, but I'm slowly getting back to work. And you'll see when we do the astrology for December, you'll see that we are entering into its time. We're almost entering the slingshot. And the slingshot's not going to last very long. It's like going to be quick because Mercury's going retrograde in December. So like you have like 2 weeks like to put your shit together, and then you have 3 weeks of what the fuck, and it's a very intense 3 weeks. December is going to be very intense. And so there aren't a lot of like major aspects in December, but there are a lot of like intense little a couple of intense aspects. And so we're leading towards that. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm cleaning up the YouTube channel a little bit, TheSunnySide, and I'm getting ready to enter into my new life, whatever that is. And so okay, so next, so I'll show you guys some other stuff that I changed that section. Okay, so in this section, so this is right, this is what we're talking about is the meditations, and I added the comedy show to the stuff, to the site. So we have the meditation, or the meditations are here, right? Relationship magnet. old demo. I put the old demos here as well. All right, there's some erotic meditations. I'll do more erotic meditations. I'm feeling better, guys. I'm still a little bit angry, but I spent the last week, I had to, I responded. I did some divorce stuff last week, and I feel a lot better today. So and I'm slowly working towards maybe doing something fun. But right now it's still teaching. I'm still teaching you guys shit. So, but it's slowly putting it together. So in addition to the meditations, right, I added, in addition to the meditations and some of the music and stuff, I put my old comedy hypnosis clips in here, right? So, also, okay, so I put the comedy hypnosis clips in here, like, this is what I did on the Sunshine Coast in British Columbia, if it ever loops up. So, fuck. So with this one, riding a washing machine, because why not? Oh no, my computer's freaking out. I might get some. Oh man. So here we go. Check this out, man. This guy right here, he's blind. And I didn't know. I had no idea he was blind. I thought he was just in a trance. And he's like, I can imagine looking at him, he's like, I can't see it. Oh man, it's hilarious. So I get these guys, right? There are not a lot of people at this show. This is the Legion in somewhere on the Sunshine Coast. I don't know the city's names on the Sunshine. It's really pretty there. So there's not a lot of people here. You'll see a little bit more of the audience. Also, I got to get my mic out of the shot, right? Somehow I got to get my mic out of the shot while still being able to see the thing. All right, here we go. So we start.
Oh, here comes it. Changing cycle.
So I'm getting these guys to imagine that this is an erotic, dirty show. So I'm getting them to imagine that they're sitting sexually on a washing machine. Hey, 22 Pisces, what's up, man?
It's getting deeper, it's getting more intense, spinning faster and faster. Just tickling in those tickly places between your legs. I want you to scream, Sonny, make it stop. Make it stop, my panties are getting wet.
Okay, here we go. Now we kick it up a notch.
There's only one thing that can make it stop. The voodoo doll. Someone has to grab the voodoo doll.
So I used to have a voodoo doll. My voodoo doll in Chicago in my locker. My voodoo doll's really cute. It's a stuffed koala. It's the cutest little voodoo doll. Okay, here we go. So we get these girls to start moving.
Me get the voodoo doll. Good on the washing machine, you know what? Stuck to the ground.
Wait.
Washing machine, you know what? Oh no, the phone's starting to ring. Ring, voodoo doll.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, guys, you can do it. Get up. It just feels so good on the washing
So this is
machine.
just me screwing around. Okay, so I'm just screwing around because you know what I'm like. I like to screw up.
Oh,
Now here we go.
Getting the voodoo doll.
Watch
I'm bringing it
the
back.
action.
And wait, your feet right now are stuck to the ground. You cannot move. sleep, wherever you're standing, wherever you're seated. Just everyone to the ground and just letting it go. Nice and relaxed, nice and safe.
Oh, it was a life, man. It was a life. It was life. What do you want? It was an experience. It was fun. Guy had to have a day job. What? What? I went to a performing arts high school. What? I went to school for this. There's other stuff. I did some stuff for the kids too. I wasn't just a total like fucking purpose really. And then I put some stuff here for you guys, right? Some hypnotic language. This is the stuff I was talking about that I want to be good again. I want to be good at the language again, you know? So I put some of this stuff that I created. Like, look, 9 years ago, I started showing you guys hypnosis secrets people might use against you when they're speaking. And so I made a couple of videos, but like nobody watched them, right? Like for me, for 2,000 people to watch a video is not worth my time. So like seriously. So and no one was watching it. Fuck, I don't know. And so anyways, then I put some other stuff up, clips from the green is from a club in Kamloops. This was a fun show. Anyways, this is some stuff, old demos and stuff. So anyways, I updated that part of the TheSunnySide YouTube channel if you're looking for any of that kind of stuff. I didn't update the website. I haven't updated website in a long time, but I'm going to put the financial astrology books on the website once I finish highlighting everything. And you guys, we talked about that last day. All right, let's move on. I thought this was fun, man. I thought this was fun. I'm cleaning it up. I'm getting ready to go on to the next stage of my life. So I'm getting all of the little pieces that I used to have in my life. I'm sort of putting them back together. And I'm getting ready to go back to life. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but that's it. It's Black Friday, even in Canada, I guess. But I didn't buy anything. One, I don't have any money. Two, I have to fix the Mustang. Something's wrong with the Mustang. And so, like, I'm not spending any money. Three, I just got back from Niagara Falls, and my Niagara Falls bill wasn't that high, but my credit card bill was really high last month for some reason. I don't know what's going on. And so the thing I wanted, like, I'm not going to get the GoPro. I'm going to get the other one, the Osmo 4, the DJI thing. There's a reason I want the other one instead of the GoPro. And it's not on sale. they didn't go on sale. So, like, forget it. GoPro 12 went on sale because nobody's buying them. They're buying the other one. So, but it's not on sale. So, like, whatever, you know, Boxing Day, I'm not running outside because it's fucking cold. So, it's not really a big deal. And I'm not buying a motorcycle for the spring. So, that's what's going on, man. So, that's what the action is, and that's what's going on. All right, what are you guys talking about? We're going to get down to the horoscopes in a sec. We did our 111 wish. It's 1:30 here. Maybe in 5 minutes or so, we'll get down to the horoscopes. Let me just get this page down here. Did I change anything else on the website? No, I was just focused on hypnosis stuff in the last couple of days. And I think I'm going to, I just want to do a little bit of astrology for you guys. And then the next hypnosis meditation will probably be, you know, stuff that if you went to a regular hypnotherapist, that you would see techniques that they would use. The like the purple bag technique or this or that kind of thing like that. It's not something that you would do if you came to see me, right? But I don't practice anymore. Whatever I do, I'm a YouTuber now. But I used to use a purple bag technique every once in a while, I guess. Sure, maybe, why not? So like, but like, that's probably going to be the next one. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see how I feel. If I take another vacation or something, a couple of days somewhere, and I just chill, then I might write another one for you. I might write another one for you guys. But right now I feel under a lot of pressure to do some astrology videos for you guys. And that's what it is. And I'm kind of also under a little bit of pressure to start doing readings for you guys again. But not today. Let's get the horoscopes done and out of the way. Cray is on the list for doing a reading for her daughter's brother. And so, but not today. Not today. Also, Lloyd's, wanted me to do a business compatibility, and I would show you guys that, but then it fell apart. So like her thing with the guy fell apart. But like that doesn't mean that, you know, maybe I'll look at it and show you guys how things can fall apart in a chart, right, in a relationship. In addition to all of that, I want to do some kind of different kind of video things for you guys. The lot like kind of slash teaching kind of thing. I don't really have it in my essence right now, in my energy, to be like super thing for you. I just don't have it. I was stretched very thin. I'm under a lot of attack, and I'm just taking it one day at a time. And the Mustang has an electrical thing. So like I'm not even going outside. So, and it's fucking cold. And I'm wearing shorts. It's like, whatever. And the heater's on. Okay, so what happened, man? And I didn't put any coconut oil on, no oil on my face, no product in my hair. I'm trying to get the scars off my face, reduce the stress. And it's going to happen. Everything is going to happen. Maybe the scar's not going to happen, but we're going to turn things around. And we're going to turn things around starting right now. Actually, we began last week turning things around, but we're going to continue. All right, what else are you guys going on? What does your handy do for work? What do you mean? Like when she's working it? Or like to like... Okay, stop it. Stop it, buddy. Okay. All right. All right, guys. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Everyone, welcome back. It's great to see you guys. So, you know, for years, you guys have been asking me to do these videos like Who's the Sex, or to update my old videos. And I kind of resisted. Guys, my life, I had a really stressful life experience for like the last 5 years, okay? Like, I'm coming out of it now. I'm coming out of that difficult life experience. And on one hand, yeah, on one hand, I'm pretty safe now. I'm quite safe here at Casa Sunshine. But on the other hand, I'm still being attacked. And life is and isn't the best. So let's see where things go. Let's see where things go. All right. And I'm going to be fine. You don't have to worry about old de Soleil here. I'm going to light it up like it's nobody's fucking business. And that's not a promise. It's like I've already seen it. So what am I trying to say? Okay, and then we got to get down to the horoscopes. So I think I will do a video like who's most likely to go to jail in 2024. Or who's most likely to get divorced in 2024. Things like that. I did who's luckiest in love and money in one video. I probably shouldn't have done that. But I did that. Who's lucky in love and money for 2024. I did that. And or who's going to be cheated on in relationships. Who's cheating in relationships in 2024. And you know, I was thinking of doing videos like that. Doing a couple of videos like that. And I thought that would be kind of interesting to see what was going on. Make it a little time, you know, relevant with regards to time. And it might bring people to the channel because I'm pretty sure most people don't know that kind of astrology. And I'm pretty sure most of the people don't know that kind of astrology. So that's, you know, that's the kind of action I was thinking. That's the kind of videos I was thinking of doing in the next week or so. And then get down to it. Also, listen to this. I'm going to the dentist on Monday. So I was thinking, and my dentist is right downtown on Yonge and King. Okay, like it's right downtown Toronto. And I was thinking if I'm going downtown, I might do a vlog along with you guys like I did in Niagara Falls. And I might take you guys to the Eaton Center and Simpsons in the Eaton Center, that section there, they call it Yonge Square or whatever, Trinity, whatever square they call it. It's not Trinity, like Dundas Square or whatever. And I'll show you guys, and I'll show you guys in little clips what the Eaton Center looks like at this time of year. All the lights and all the displays in Simpsons downtown. I used to go every year with Speed because we lived downtown, right? We lived in the annex. So Speedy and I would go down over there. We'd walk through everything and look at the lights and stuff because, like, fuck, that's I used to live there. All right, next. All right, what else? What are you guys talking about? Oh yeah, Ruhani, I am. Wow, man, can you say anything that would make me even more dirty? It's a, Sonny, I don't want to. I don't want to pull you into this whole. You're gonna just calm down. You just, Ruhani, you just calm down 100% right there. You're gonna, you are gonna. I can't say anything. I don't want to say anything like I want to. I can, but let's move on today. Let's move on. We have a lot of work to do today. All right, is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Does anybody have anything that they want to say or they want to add to anything? We did our little 111 wish. I told you guys what I did to the channel. I told you guys a little bit what I have going on coming up. Are you guys ready to start the horoscopes? Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, next. You're Hanny. I'm definitely old enough to be a sugar daddy, but I gotta warn you. Baby. Only good girls get spankings. That's like a rule. That's like written in stone. Okay. All right. Next. All right, everybody calm down. All right, next. You guys ready? Let's move this and let's get on with it. Right, so this video, right, this video is going to be set to private thing and to members only, obviously. So the but we're going to do the thing where I chop up the video for everyone else. Okay, here we go. So let's lose this. And let's start. Fuck. Fuck. So okay, guys, let's do it. I'm not recording this. This is just for us. Okay, here we go. So this is it, right? This is the chart for December 1st, right? This is our action, right? And we'll look at this in a second, and I'll spin it around for you guys, and I'll show you guys what I look for when I'm doing monthly horoscopes. So for those who can, oh wait, and hold on, let me turn off the computer sound because, like, we might, okay, so the videos don't come through. Okay, so check this out. When I do the weekend horoscopes, the things you want to know about the weekend, like, what do you want to know on the weekend? Like, is the guy going to call me? Am I going to go out? Are we going to have fun? Is she going to let me play with her goodies? What are we going to do, man? Am I going to have to spend a fuckwad of money to, like, get this girl good? Like, what am I going to have to fucking do this weekend, right? Am I going to go play hockey? Or am I going to be in fucking California surfing? What am I doing this weekend? Or it's winter time. Am I going to go snowboarding in BC or Colorado or some shit like that? And so Priestess says, no, Colorado. I ain't going to Colorado. Priestess says, no, I ain't going. All right, next. So the, so what's going on? So, okay, so that's the deal. So when we're looking at monthly, and when I do your horoscopes, long-term predictions, I look at other things, like real solid life events happening for you guys individually. Everybody cool? Each time we cast the horoscope for a particular time period in life, we look at different things. When we were doing the monthly horoscopes, we're going to look for certain things, and we're going to look for certain planets arcing through. So instead of immediate peaking energy, you're going to have a longer transiting energy. For example, Mars. For example, Venus is going to enter into Scorpio and have an elongated transit there. And Mercury is heading into Capricorn, but Mercury is going retrograde, right? So instead of being, this is what's happening, there's the energy is in motion. Right, so you'll see applying energy, intensifying energy, and then you'll see separating energy and diminishing energy, and it's moving on to certain things. So the likelihood of a particular event you know, it grows and diminishes based upon what the transit. In addition to that, the okay, so they have the individual transit. So in addition to that, we also have how it affects you. But whatever, let's move on. All right, so here we go. So together with you guys right here, we're going to pick some dates, okay, to find out what's going on. So once again, each type of horoscope I do, I write them differently. I focus on different things because I don't have an hour and a half for each motherfucking zodiac sign. I have a life. And I used to get paid for this shit. So it's not like I'm going to fucking sit there if I'm not getting paid. So there you go. All right, next. What else do you need to know? Can't really, this screen right here is fucked up, but you guys know that already. Okay, so here you go. So here we go. So this is December 1st, 2023. Okay, this is it. But before we do that, let's look at the ephemeris and find out what the fuck is going on this month. See if anything is going all cuckoo bananas and all fucked up. Now, can I make this easier for you guys to see? Oh yeah, look at that. I can. So, now normally, I would prefer an ephemeris that was like color coded. So, like, I think on the Mac, my software on the Mac, it's color coded. But like, this is not the Mac, this is the PC. So we're going to begin the month and we're going to look for these little R's and D's, right? R's and D's all over the place. And you'll know where they are because if a planet is retrograde, there'll be a space here, right? Where they can put the R and D. Like Mars is not retrograde, you don't need a space there. Venus is not retrograde, you don't need a space there. But Mercury is going retrograde, so there's a space here. And Mercury goes retrograde on December 14th. Let's move this up a little higher. This is a little thing. All right, so what do we need to know? So we need to know a couple of things. Look at this. So, right, we're not focused on the planet Vulcan, right? Forget about the moon, the sun. We want to know Mercury goes retrograde on December 14th. So, write it fucking down. Write it down. December 14th. That's an important date. Mercury is going to be retrograde December 14th to January 3rd. It's important for the monthly horoscopes. Write it down. Next. We have this over here. We have Neptune, right? This is difficult for you guys to see. I'll move it over. Neptune, moving very slowly, should be going direct on December 7th. Neptune, direct, December 7th. Neptune direct. Right? So the illusions are going to lift. Right? December 7th, the illusions are going to lift. Right around there. Right? There's a space, Neptune. Anything else? Oh, yeah. Chiron, right around Christmas time, is going to go direct for a couple of days. I think I have it on going direct and then retrograde. So Chiron is coming into play, right? Chiron is going to change signs. Chiron is going to change direction. Neptune is going to change direction. Mercury is going to change direction. Those are the big three plays coming that's going to happen. Chiron does its thing December 28th. I didn't write that one down for some reason. December 28th. But there's something on the 26th. All right, you guys cool? Write it down. These are the important dates. Oh my God. Your dad said he has a life? That's funny. That's funny. All right, next. Here we go. You guys got it? So you guys got it? That's the first thing we look at. Again, it's much easier to see, like if they had it in different colors. Like retrograde was one color and direct was another color. It would be so much easier to see. I wonder if I could sort that. No, I wonder if I could change that in settings here. Probably not. Probably not. All right, next. All right, next. You guys got that? First thing we look at is at the ephemeris. Find out what the fuck is going on. Next, now we come to the monthly chart and we check it out. So you look at this and you're like, okay, like Mars at the beginning of the, you know, Mars and the sun, there's a conjunction. That's a big deal, right? That's a lot of tension that's happening, a lot of aggression, a lot of tension. But the sun is past Mars in December, so there's not really any reason to like freak it out or dwell upon it, right? It's like whatever's whatever. So on the first, nothing really is happening on the first. I have the first key dates happening. It's around the 4th. So then we move it forward a day. Right? What's going on? Mercury enters Capricorn, but like who cares? Like Mercury enters Capricorn, and that's a big deal because Mercury is going to be retrograde atop the chart here. That's why it's so important, right? Where it is more important than the sign it's in right now because Mercury is here and it's going to loop all the way back. It's going to retrograde behind the sun. So we'll sort it like that. All right, next. But the date, the 4th, you'll see it's going to come up. All right, next, moving on. So the first real date we're going to look at is this square here. We're going to look at December 4th. So this is when the energy of the month kicks in, right? The moon square the sun and Mars, right? Whenever the moon squares the sun, and it happens twice a month, those are times people are going to be indecisive. They're going to be wishy-washy. They're going to be a little bit lazy. In this situation, the people are going to be a little bit secretive. They're going to lean towards being more and more introverted and more hidden at the beginning of the month, right? More of a secretive, laid back, out of the spotlight kind of vibe. Nobody really wants a lot of attention right now. And then that's what's going to happen. And the moon is going to arc through this way, right? And at the same time, you'll see in the very next day, Venus is going to pop into Scorpio. That's a big deal. Venus entering Scorpio is a big deal, especially if you're a Scorpio. It means you're going to look pretty good. You're going to attract the babies. Maybe you're going to make some money. It's going to be like a nice kind of Christmas for Scorpio, except for all the other shit that's happening. Look at that. All right, next. Scorpio's going to be looking good. Libra's going to make some money. Okay, that's a big deal. Venus switching signs a big deal. All right, next. Then on the 7th, right around that time, right? The 5th, right around that time, see that? When Venus enters Scorpio, right at the same time Venus enters Scorpio, Neptune in Pisces, that's been retrograde and making everybody look like everything's all fucked up looking, Neptune goes direct, right? Right at the same time, Venus enters Scorpio, Neptune goes direct, and although Saturn's doing its creep dance into Pisces, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about that. You'll find that love is going to return to the water signs. I know Scorpio is going through the dry spell. Pisces is like has headaches, and Cancer is just generally being a bit of a fucking crack shell. So like, you're going to find that the love is going to return to the water signs. All right, next. What else do you need to know? Okay, so at that same time, and I'm not going to talk about it on the horoscope, so I'll just tell you guys, the moon is going to cross the south node. It's going to make everyone introverted around the 7th. Very introverted, very repressed, hold your feelings back, distrusting everybody, a little bit emotional. And then right after that, the very next day, the moon conjuncts Venus, so it's going to be very loving. So right around the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th of December, introverted, emotional, loving. This is to me, man, this looks like a pretty good month for a little bit of like love, sort of, except I'm a Scorpio, what do you want? But at the same time, Mercury's gonna go retrograde and fuck you guys up so bad. Oh, it's hilarious. All right, next point. The moon is gonna hit Mars, but that's not what's of importance. What's of important is this, noticing this, getting this right here. It's not a conjunction, okay? And it's separating, so it's not really that intense. The sun is running away from Mars, right? The light is running away from this Mars thing. But the thought, Mercury is going to be coming back towards it. So whatever happens around this time period, the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th of December, you're going to revisit that in a major way. So think about it again. Whatever happens around the 9th, 10th, 11th, maybe 12th of December, you're going to revisit that for the rest of the motherfucking month. Next. So right here, this is the new moon right here. And I have the new moon on the 12th, right? December 12th. This is a very, very powerful new moon. The moon, it's at 20 degrees, right? 20, 21 degrees. It locks right into the nodes, right? Trines the north node. This is a very fiery moon, right? It's in Sagittarius. And the node is very fiery in Aries. So this should make people very emotional. But I don't warn everybody. Mars, the moon conjunct Mars conjunct the sun. Like, this is technically behind the sun, so it's technically sneaky. But what's going on is with this north node, there's some kind of destiny, there's something that's going to blow it all up. I would expect major violence around the second week of December. The end of the first week, beginning of the second week of December, I would expect major violence. This is a big-ass new moon. There's a lot of energy in this new moon, but the energy's somewhat hidden. All right, next. At the same time, you can see that Mercury is stationary retrograde, that little S. It's getting ready to come back, and this is a big deal. We'll be looking at this for the entire month of December. Next. The next event that we're going to have, right? The next event that we're going to look at here is over here, when the moon enters Pisces. When the moon enters Pisces, it's going to be another one of those times when everybody's a little lethargic, everybody's wishy-washy. So around the 17th, 18th of the month, around the 17th, 18th of the month, you're going to like be wishy-washy. Yeah, no, I'll go. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'll sleep with the guy. Whatever, man, I'm bored. It's like, whatever, man. It's like, yeah, I'll pay for the thing. Fuck, whatever. Stop fucking negative. All right, so there you go. It's going to be one of those things. But the moon is going to cross Saturn. So it's going to be wishy-washy, sobering, and then blah, 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 blah. But then the moon after the 18th, okay, after the 18th, even though Mercury's retrograde and it's going to settle in between this event right here, it's going to bring back some event from the past. An event from the past is going to come to head. And then we're going to move forward on January 1st. But not yet. So right after the 18th, the moon, it moves from being wishy-washy and like whatever and repressed to moving forward in this direction towards the full moon. And as it moves forward, you gather optimism. It's going to be more optimistic, more philosophical, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to after the 18th, things get really fun in the zodiac as the moon cruises up here. Just cut everybody a slack with the communication thing. All right, next. Then on the 26th, we have the full moon. Right here, 26th. Right here on the 26th, we have the full moon. So this is an interesting full moon. And this, I mean, you know, the full moon's going to square the nodes. We're a little kind of out of sync, but you know, you could really make the best out of everything. So this is a full moon. Stuff's going to come to head. You're going to find out what's going on. Communication's a little off. Be careful. You want to do this over here. You want to be very nurturing and hang out over in the Cancer world, right? The nurturing la la la. This is right around Christmas, right? Right after Christmas. But all the energy is up here. There's going to be a lot of gossiping and probably a little bit of backstabbing this year. So watch out. All right, so that's the full moon. And then we're going to go on to, right, the 28th. Mercury does its thing right here on the 28th. And then the Mercury-Mars thing, right, I was talking about, very argumentative. And then right here on January 1st, Jupiter goes direct, right? So January 1st, Jupiter in Taurus goes direct, and we're ready to boogie. You'll see that Venus crosses over later in December, but fuck, whatever. So, and then, 2 days later, or 3 days later, way over here, you'll see January 3rd, Mercury is direct. So at this point right here, January 3rd, when you guys get here, this is full steam ahead. This is it. January 3rd, full steam ahead. The problem with this January, the thing is, the slingshot effect that I keep telling you guys about, we don't really have time for it because Jupiter's going to go because we have all this time where you would supposed to be taking care of the slingshot effect before Jupiter goes direct. It's caught up with Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde is going to cause problems. And Mercury retrograde is going to cause you to revisit things that you're going through right now. So whatever you're going through, right, you're going to go through it again. You're going to have resolution the first week of January. So that's the deal. Whatever you're doing right now, right, whatever you're thinking about, whatever your brains are, you're going to go through this in a very painful kind of way. So it's good, then it's going to get bad. You're going to have to keep your wits about you throughout December, the second half of December, but January 3rd is 1,000,000% go time. Saturn is going to be at 3 degrees. So all the low Geminis, all the low Saggies, all the low Capricorns, all the guys with low numbers, Saturn's going to be at 3 degrees. It's not over. You're not out of it. You're not out of it. But it is time. It will be time to fight and push back really hard. And so that's the deal, man. That's what's going on with the action here. Hope everybody is cool with it. And I hope everybody is cool. Next. Any questions? Any questions? So that's how we come up with this. So that's right. That's how we come up with this stuff, right? The key dates for the month. And so that's how we do it, or how I do it. And it's just like this. Now, we take the picture, all right? So we go back to December 1st. So right, take note of what's going on. So when we're doing a weekend horoscopes, we're mostly focused on the moon and Venus because it's weekend. We're like, your Mars is your own business. Who you want to fight is your own problem. I don't give a shit. But, and you guys don't ask me questions like, hey, Sonny, am I going to go beat that guy's fucking ass? You don't ask me that question. You should ask me that question. Or you should ask me questions like, hey, Sonny, am I going to get in a car accident this weekend? You should ask me that. So, hey, Sonny, is that chick going to come and fuck me over? You should ask me that question. Hey, Sonny, is that guy going to cheat on me this weekend? Hey, Sonny, is that chick going to fuck me up? Like, what are you, that's what you should ask me for the weekend horoscopes, but you don't. It's like, I don't know what you're fucking up. For the weekly horoscopes, we look at Mars, where you're going to put your energy for the week. Because the weekly horoscopes are, in my brain, they're like horoscopes for like going to work and school and stuff. The hump day horoscopes are moon-based horoscopes. These horoscopes have an arc to them. So watch this. So when we do these horoscopes, so this is the end of the month, right? Mercury is over here. That's the important one. Venus is over here. And you watch where everything arcs through in the month. It's the other reason for having the ephemeris, right? With the ephemeris, you can find out where, all the stuff that's happening is. Okay, let's go back to December 1st, and I'll draw the arcs, and then we'll start recording. Oh, man. Hey, man, you know what? That guy, right? That guy who's, hey, Mike, I hope you're having an amazing day, man. I don't really know what's going on in anybody's sign yet. That's the deal with the monthly horoscopes, okay? The weekly horoscopes, I know exactly what's going to happen. We all know what's going to happen. We monitor the trend on a regular basis. But monthly is different. Okay, so we're going to do this. I'm going to turn the heater off and we'll get going. Oh, my back. Oh, man. I haven't been running right? I haven't been running. Oh, and today I'm gonna stop eating French fries. Listen to this. So let's get back to a little thing here, and I'll tell you. Hey, about the health. So I haven't been running because it's really cold outside, and I run a little bit on the treadmill, but I really want to get strong this winter. I fixed my running style. Like I changed my entire style last year. I'm proud of it. I'm ready to get out and do a lot of running. I'm 5 pounds heavy right now, but like I don't really care because it's winter time, and so like and it's really cold, and so and I don't you don't want to be skinny in the winter here. So that's what's happening. Then the so I've been doing a lot of calisthenics, a lot of twists and knees and push-ups and stuff, not like serious, but just keep the body moving a little. And so today I'm gonna end the French fry binge I've been on, or the fries, sorry, Cray, fries. I've been eating fries and eggs. The fry binge I've been on for the 2023, and I'm gonna switch to chicken nuggets. I'm gonna start eating a lot of chicken nuggets because I want to up my protein and dramatically, because I'm not running. I'm not running like 5 to 7 miles every day. So like the so that's what's going on, man. So I'm switching over to nuggets today, but it's Saturday and I'm not going to Costco. And again, the Mustang has a little bit of a electrical thing. What can I say, man? I have a type. My little girl's got a problem with the brains. Look at you. All right, next. All right, next. And guys, I'm really glad you liked that last meditation. I'm really, really glad that you liked it. It's a lot. It's an interesting one. You should be able to, it should unlock a lot of stuff that you guys have repressed. I'd be surprised if you listen to the meditation. Plus the meditation, the last one that I wrote, it's 15 minutes longer than a normal meditation. So you're probably going to fall asleep. Meaning you're probably not going to make it to the end. But it's a good meditation to listen to on repeat while you sleep, because it'll keep you calm. And as you're waking up, you will, the ending part, which is the most important part of the meditation. It's like, it really is. The ending, everything is to get to this and get through all the bypass and all this stuff. And at the end, where the messages really are, but you're gonna fall asleep. This one is there's a lot in that meditation. You're gonna fall asleep. There's a little bit of music in the background. There's a little bit of tension and tension and release with a little bit of the different type of sounds in the background. But like it's generally designed to like it's a pretty solid. It's just long, really long. The next ones won't be that long. All right, so that's the meditation. So that's the thing with the meditation. I'm really happy that you guys like it. I'll get back to writing again. I like writing. If I could live the rest of my life, riding around doing travel vlogs for you guys, and while I'm there chilling out, writing a meditation for you guys, that kind of stuff, I think that would be a nice life for me. It's kind of where I'm headed towards. It's just, I need someone to take care. I need some help taking care. Hey, AKA, what's up? Yeah, but AKA, it's Saturday, man. I can't go to Costco on a Saturday. Man, you can't go to a Costco on a Saturday. That's crazy. That's insane. That's crazy. That's almost as crazy as like, oh man, that's almost as crazy as being nice to a hot chick. She's just gonna kick you in the happy. She's just gonna make you have a really bad fucking day. Oh man, I just joking. AKA. That's what I think. That's what I was thinking, leaning towards all morning. I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go. I was thinking about that in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go to. I think I'll go to Costco. I think I'll go to Costco. It's and get it. No, I'm just joking. AKA, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I know that. I know. I get it. No, actually, I was very seriously thinking about. That's what I was thinking about, doing a Costco run today, because I have to get peanuts for the squirrels. Like, there's no food in the house, right? I'm like, you guys know what's going on. Like, I finished all the food, and then it's time to go shopping. So that's what's going on. And so, but I did the bills last week. You guys know how it works, right? On Thursdays, on Thursdays, I go through the books. And if there's a problem, then Friday morning at 6 a.m., I shit on my sister like it's a fucking monsoon of rage coming through. How the fuck couldn't you take care of the book? And so I programmed her to wake up early on Fridays. Anyways, next. My sister's good. It's okay. It's okay. And so anyways, neither here nor there. And what else is going on? Yeah, I think hey Fioli, what's up, beautiful? I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day. Welcome back. We're gonna do the monthlies in a sec. AKA totally, man. No, totally. Foster Farm frozen chicken wings. Like, I haven't tried that yet. I haven't tried the chicken. I've only, because, I'm not like gourmet. Like, just figured, like, I don't even know where the cork wine opener bottle is. I don't know where anything. Like, I can't figure it out. I can't. They went and hid everything in the house. Like, it was either hidden or. Anyways, I'm not gonna say anything negative. Oh, Taurus wasn't on the ascendant. Taurus wasn't on the ascendant, Gold Dust. Watch the calendar. Watch this clock. As I move it forward day by day, see, as the clock accelerates, every 24 hours, the ascendant moves forward a little bit. So that's what was going on. And this here, with Taurus on the ascendant, that's later on in the month, right? December 27th, Taurus heads to the ascendant at this time of day, right? Everything up here is the same time of day, 1:37. It's just the day changes. And during the day, you guys don't know this? I'll explain it to you guys right now. Then let me explain a couple of things for you guys. I'm pretty calm right now. It's 2 o'clock. If we don't finish all of the monthlies today, it doesn't matter. We'll finish them tomorrow. And or if we don't get to finish it, it's okay. I'm not as stressed as I used to be in life. I really was. I think my visa's expired, so I'm not really worried about anything in the United States in any way. Like, I don't. You have no hold on me. So like, I don't think how like so like I don't really give a fuck. And so let's move on. Hey, so Gold Dust. Hey, Gold Dust, check it out. That's a good question. Wait, hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. I never thought about it because listen to this. So I've been thinking about this for a couple of weeks now because it's cold outside and I'm not putting in heavy miles, and it's been a couple of weeks since I put in heavy miles. You can see my neck isn't as skinny. I'm I'm a little heavier, but I'm like getting a little stronger. And so my brain was still thinking keto diet, right? And so chicken wings have breadcrumbs on them, and I was like, that's not good for keto. So like, and my brain is thinking keto diet. But at the same time, I'm eating a pound of French fries every day, and I'm clearly not keto. Like, I'm clearly not anything. I am like definitely not eating the caveman diet. I'm definitely eating the American tourist in Europe diet. That's what I have. So, or the Canadian tourist in Europe diet, because I'm not eating junk food. So it's hilarious. And so, but in the last day or so, I'm making a conscious effort. It's winter time now. And winter time in Canada means you got to put on a little bit of weight or you're going to freeze to death. So it's protein time now because I'm feeling the weight hasn't really changed this week. Like, it's the same weight Monday to Sunday this week. But it's time to like pull it in a little bit, less carbs. Okay, and whatever. Anyways, good. There's that thing. Okay, next. So having said that, I had never really thought about chicken wings, but like I will. I really will actually. Because the other thing is, I want to eat a little bit more. I've been taking in a lot of calories and alcohol. And so I want to stop taking in calories and alcohol, and I'm going to have to replace those calories a little bit. And so I'm replacing the calories with a little bit more eggs, a little bit of protein powder, and we're going to replace those calories from alcohol with calories from things like chicken wings. So it's a great idea, aka. This is a long-winded approach. Well, I'm a little high right now. It's okay, let's move on. Let's get these horoscopes done. All right, next. Hold on. All right, next. Oh, gold dust, don't worry about it. Let me show you guys what's going on here. Check this out. So when we have the clock, okay, so check this out. This is really neat. I'll show you guys some neat stuff today because there's some people out there who are questioning things and they don't really understand how it works. Not gold dust. I'm not centering her out. That's like in no way, shape, or form. And if gold dust wasn't here, I would probably lose all my hair. She's the one. She's the super stylist who gives me tips. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Check this out. Oh man, I gotta fix that thing. Okay, so check this out. The time is not going to change. Okay, 1:37, because that's the time. Or we'll make it the time. Okay, so this is the time on December 1st, 1:37. The ascendant is at 0 degrees Aries. In 24 hours, right? In 24 hours, on December 2nd, at the exact same time of day, the ascendant will be at 2 degrees Aries. Neat, huh? The time of day, at the time of year, it changes everything. And then when we get to, like, say the 5th of December, December 5th, at the same time of day, we're going to be at 7 degrees Aries for the ascendant, right? The ascendant changes. It's not based on, it's based on, it's like it's a little different. Now here's something else I want to show you guys. I'm going to take a picture and show you guys, and then we'll get on to things. It will take 2 days to do the horoscopes. So if you guys want to do the horoscopes out of order, it's okay. It looks, because I'm going to cut and paste them. So, because it's monthly horoscopes. I don't might take a couple of days to do. Whatever. Like it's a 4-hour video. What the fuck? So like whatever, man. And so check it out. Check it out. What am I showing you guys? So let's get back to what I'm showing you guys. What are you guys talking about? Okay. All right, check it out. Check it out. So check it out. So for monthly horoscopes now, we're going to look at arcs. So Venus is going to be here for the month, right? So that's what's going on. And but at this, okay, so a little bit. And Mercury is here, and it's going to get to here, and then it's going to go all the way retrograde back to here between those guys. That's another arc we'll be looking at. Things like Jupiter, like it's going to go direct and retrograde, and Neptune is going to go direct. You know, Saturn is going to continue its journey through Pisces. It's going to move 2 degrees, right, from 1 to 3. But in the monthly horoscopes, and these each things, like Saturn is going to do a massive amount. Like Saturn right here at 1, like moving to 3 degrees. This right here. And when Pluto switches signs into Aquarius, those two little guys, let's clean all this up here. These two little guys, that one there, and this one here, they're going to do, and these guys here usually do damage, but I don't really see anything coming into major conflict with the nodes, to be honest with you. So like, so it might damage your, okay, so, but what I'm explaining is personal charts, right? So we'll do it again. So those 3 things, okay, those 3 things, the Pluto, the Saturn, and the nodes, even though in the world transiting, they may not affect everybody. Last summer, Pluto was making a nasty aspect to the nodes, and I explained it for the entire year of 2023. I spoke on how Pluto was moving forwards, and they can see the retrograde nodes moving towards Pluto, and then they see each other, and Pluto goes retrograde and runs away, but the nodes are faster. They chase Pluto, and then they move on, and then Pluto moves direct, and Pluto's moving that way, and the nodes are moving that way. They're gone. They're separated in the aspect. I explained that to you guys, and it took me about 10 months to do it. And man, that was a major pain in the holy smokes kind of experience last summer. for everybody. And for the people who were in certain transits, one like 28, 29 degrees, or like, 0, 1, 2 degrees, you guys took it you took it right on the chin. Some people died last year. Yes. In addition to that, okay, but that is not happening this year. Everybody cool? There is no real nasty happening. The nasty, like Mercury here under the full moon, that is going to be nasty. Okay, that's nasty. This doesn't necessarily lead to war, but we're already at war. Okay, so like it's not going to lead to war, but we're already at war. So expect fighting. Okay, a lot of talking, lots of thinking about fighting and shit. All right, next. So although we don't have like this thing happening, these things individually, there are 3 transits here. Each one of those will fuck you a royal holy smokes. Seriously, it will put a real damper on your rolling papers and it will fuck up your day for the rest of the month. So if you are, but we talked about this. Let's just wrap this up. So these guys here, late degrees late degrees Aries, late degrees Libra, early degree Taurus, early degree Scorpio. You guys are gonna feel this Pluto tension in the next little while. Okay, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. But right now, just deal with it. All right, that's gonna mess you up a little bit. If you have Venus on the cusp there, expect to go broke. Expect to break up in relationships in a very nasty way. So that's that aspect right there. Then we have the Saturn one right here. If you are a low Gemini, anything, if you're a low Sagittarius, anything, for the month of December, you guys are getting divorced. You guys are breaking up in relationships. She is sleeping with your best friend. It's a lock. You're probably going to lose your job and a ton of money. That's a lock, especially if your Venus is here. Actually, if your Venus is there, a low Sagittarius, if you have a Venus in 1, 2, 3 degrees Sagittarius, you're probably in a lot of trouble right now. That's all you're gonna say. Also, Venus, 1, 2, 3 degrees Gemini. You're in a lot of trouble right now. Fuck you very much. Yeah, does it hurt? Only when I pee, motherfucker. Okay, next. Also, if your ascendant is there, your face is gonna catch fire, and I'm not joking. It's like your face is gonna you're gonna burn from the inside. I'm not joking. If your ascendant is low Gemini, you're in a lot of trouble, my friend. I sleep on the floor because every time I roll over, I fall out of the bed. Like it's like no. Oh man. And if you're a Sagittarius, you're like super donkey fucked. Man, Mars in Sagittarius means people are going to hit Saggis in the head, right? People are attacking Saggis. This square is going to pummel Sagittarius. Actually, I'll tell you guys, this is a yoga for going to jail right here. Capricorn has to watch that they don't go to jail. People trying to restrict Capricorn's movement. Capricorn's having problems here. Signs like Gemini is in a lot of trouble. Gemini is in a lot of trouble very publicly right now. I wish everyone the best. All right, next. Let's move on. I'm getting all spacey in the head. All right, you guys got it? So that's the overview. That's a long overview, but there's a lot going on this month. So like, I'll say it again. So although the general energy is not too crazy, too chaotic, but not this month anyways. The Mercury retrograde is it's gonna make you revisit fights and stuff. But the like other guy and the energy is getting ready to move forward. January, we move forward on the first week of January. Everybody be prepared to move. First week of January is go time. Get that in your head. First week of January is go time. No more holding patterns. December 14th to the end of December, no time, no decisions to be made. No new relationships for second half of December. No last minute Christmas shopping. Mercury will be retrograde. No You know, Boxing Day is a big sale day. I was waiting to buy shit on Boxing Day. No buying shit on Boxing Day. This Mercury's going retrograde. Be cool, man. If you meet somebody and you're gonna have some flirty, sexy fun over the holidays, keep it light, right? Try not to get too intense with everything. Which, like, listen to me say, try not to get too intense, right? Try not to get too intense. Avoid all the bum stuff. Like, shut up, Sonny. What about kissing, Sonny? Can we still do that? I said no bum stuff, asshole. I said no bum stuff, motherfucker. All right, everybody calm down. Yeah, kiss my ass. Next. Next, let me show you guys something else. As I'm sitting here teaching you guys and chilling out, we'll take 2 days to do the horoscopes, right? It's not a big deal. 2:30. I'm gonna do the Costco. I'm gonna go for a run. Costco is so dangerous to drive to on a Friday, on a Saturday. It's like packed. But I need to go grocery shopping. I really need to go grocery shopping. And I gotta work out. So okay, what else do we need to know about the horoscopes? Let me show you guys something about astrology. Your ex came back. Oh my God. Yeah, you mentioned that, and you guys are getting along better now. Guys, things are gonna get better, you know. Guys, things are gonna get better. Like Kimberly, things are gonna get better. And Cray, things are gonna get better. And I don't think Goldust is going through any problems, but Goldust, Mike, everybody, everything is gonna, all the Pisces, right? All the Pisces, man. Pisces doesn't really like the Saturn vibe, and but like Scorpio doesn't like the Saturn vibe in Pisces. I don't like Saturn in Pisces. I really don't like Saturn in Pisces. It's fucking up my game. Like, oh man, and so, but like, so Saturn in Pisces is hard work. You know, if you can imagine, like, the positive side of 2023 was a dress rehearsal, like, of the hard work or expectations of and how you leveled up your game in 2023. Those lessons, carry those forward. There were a lot of positive lessons and a lot of success, and Saturn leads to success if you're able to do the work. And so some of you really did it. In addition to that, there was a lot of fighting. There's a lot of negative that's happening in 2023, and it's going to continue to 2024. So, you know, there's a lot of room for optimism and positive stuff. Okay, next, I want to show you guys, yeah, Rohani's going to go through her Saturn return. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. Actually, I think Rohani's going to, like, I think Rohani's probably going to, I just have this feeling Rohani's going to come to Canada and meet this kind of semi-retired rich YouTuber and, like, sort of like hang out and have lots of freaky sex with them, and then go back to Japan. Everybody calls it talk stupid shit here. That's bugging Randy. Okay, let me show you guys the chart. Let me show you guys the clock here. And Goldust, check this out. Everybody check this out. Listen to this. Listen to this. So I'm watching one of the tarot readers, right? Not throwing anybody under the bus. It's not it's not my faves. Okay, it's okay, throw under the bus. The guy who's the hobo tarot reader, you know, the scraggly looking guy with the hat, he has some interesting things to say. He does have some interesting things to say. However, he also has a lot of stupid things to say. And I want to explain some things in how this wheel kind of works. The wheel is not the easiest thing to understand. Vedic astrology is significantly more complicated, but it's easier to understand. So, like, Western astrology is less complicated, but it's much more difficult to understand. And there's a lot of things that you would think common sense, and things about the wheel and things about the way it should be that would be common sense, but it's not. It's actually counterintuitive, which is counter your intuition, which is usually common sense. So, and But once you understand it, you will unlock things in your universe. It's just, you'll just make so much sense to you. But you have to remove things like you have to remove some things and just understand it for what it is. Accept it for what it is. Like you guys leave some interesting comments, and you've left comments that I've made before. Like, I've heard these comments before, and I might have made some of those comments when I was younger and I didn't, understand some certain things. So even that homo dude, he's like, says something, and I've thought of those things, right? And right now he's talking about the Zodiac being out of order. It was one of the shorts that I saw. And, rest assured, like, let me tell you, and I'm not going to pull up the stellarium today so that we could look at the stars, because it'll freeze my computer. It's like, we're not going to do that. But, and for some of you that don't know things, like a lot of you, there's a lot of, in astrology, there's a lot of bullshit. And by bullshit, I mean, you guys sit there and you think something, and then you think it, and then you assign it to a zodiac sign. I'll say that again. You think something, or you think of a metaphor or an image, and then you assign it to a zodiac sign. Which is a really fucking thing to do. It's like saying 1 + 1 is 3. Like, it is. It's 3. Fuck you. So I think it should be 3. Fuck you, Sonny. Okay, whatever. But that's the equivalent of what you guys are doing. That's why things like the very, very, very basic things are so important in astrology. And and the basics are like even more. But like, I'm not knocking anybody, because I started astrology the exact same way you guys did as well. And there's tons of books right here, and there's tons of books that we thrown in the garbage, tons of books lying around this house, tons of books on my computer, exactly the way you guys look at astrology. Except I'm the teacher and I write the horoscopes. You guys don't. You guys do some kind of like sandy panty astrology. You guys do kumbaya astrology. I don't. Now, having said that, let's look at the chart and I'll show you some things here. This is east. Okay, that's east. This is west. Okay, guys, you got that? That's east and that's west. Right. So let's move through. Next. That's a good question. Mercury retrograde ending the 21st? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really care. To be actually, I thought it did end. I thought it did end later in January, to be honest with you. But as I was looking through this, it said no. So, and when we look at this, let's see what let me double check it. It doesn't hurt to double check. I'm kind of in the middle of something. But if I'm incorrect, we're going to sort it. What the fuck is this on my screen? Oh, you fucking idiots. Oh, I hate that. Okay, next. It's Mercury retrograde is December 13th to January 1st, 2024. Don't waste my time. Okay, next. December 13th to January 2024. Next. Next. Don't waste my time with stupid. Next. Look it up. Next. East, west. This is not north. And this is not south. It kind of is, but not really. This is up. That's actually up. Like up. Like up. The sky is up there. Really, it's up there. And this is down. Like the other side of the earth. So at noon, at high noon, when the sun is at the top of the chart, the sun is up there. And at hypothetically, like it moves around, right? The ascendants and stuff change. We all look at this. But the sun at midnight, depending on where, should be down here at the bottom of the chart. Right? This is daytime. And this is nighttime down here. You get daytime charts and nighttime charts. In certain astrology called binaural or niural, whatever that. It's like, whatever. So that's, and in certain types of astrology, daytime charts and nighttime charts are a big deal. I'm not a Hellenistic astrologer, but the parts, the Arabic parts, they based on daytime and nighttime stuff. So, or you're going to need to know this kind of stuff. All right, next. So here's where things got tricky. The planets during the day move in this direction during the day, right? As you mark the day, it's this, because this is sunrise, right? That's sunrise. This is noon. And this is sunset, right? And the planets move in that direction during the day. So the way it's lined up, Venus is the morning star right now because, and we talked about this a while ago and I showed you pictures and everything. Venus rises above the ascendant before the sun does. So Venus is the morning star right now. In the morning, Venus is the first light that you see. Venus is the morning star. So Venus is rising above the horizon before the sun. It's also setting in the west before the sun sets. Everybody cool? Not really that stressful. Pretty neat. That's where it's going. Now, the reason it's not out of order is quite simple. It's quite simple. At the same time as the planets are moving in that direction, the planets, for the most part, move this direction. So through the sky, the planets are moving in this direction. But through the constellations, the planets are moving in that direction. So when we have things like the morning star, I say things like Venus is behind the sun, because astrologically that means something. Venus in the 12th house, Venus is behind the sun. Or the new moon or the full moon or whatever, it's behind the sun. And you hear me say that all the time. So it's behind the sun astrologically against the constellation, right? It's behind the sun against the constellation right there. Libra is behind Scorpio and Sagittarius, right? Because the planets are moving in this direction. But technically, Venus is actually in front of the sun when you look up, because Venus right now is rising before the sun does. Now, keep all of this in mind, because in astrology, Venus on this side of the sun means something very different than Venus on this side of the sun, and it does, regardless of the zodiac sign. Venus in front means something different than Venus behind the sun. Just like Mercury right now, it's ahead of the sun, right, in the constellations, Capricorn, in the progressive, as the constellations move on. But back here, when Mercury's back there in a couple of weeks, Mercury's going to be it's going to behave like it's behind the sun. So what's going to happen is communication is going to be hidden, right? So with Venus right now, love is hidden. Like, that's what love is hidden. There's secret love affairs. There's loving behind the scenes. Maybe you're going to have a crush on somebody. Maybe you're going to cruise out and you're going to jam talk with the baby and she's going to like have a vibe on you and you're not going to catch some action, man. So like, that's what's going on. It's not out in the open. It's not very pretty. Love is on the sly right now, and it's behind the scenes, and that's what's going on. It's in secret. You might not be feeling love right now. That's what's going on. Mars is definitely behind the sun right now, even though Mars is rising in front of the sun. That's leading to cheating in relationships and the endings of relationships right now. That's what it means, and that's what's going on. So in front of the sun, behind the sun. So it's not really that the constellation, there's more to it, right? There's more to it. Someone, not to knock anybody, but someone left a comment about how I said Scorpio rules like the desert, right? Because, it's the desert, especially in, Africa, right? The desert, the big sand desert there, it's like a ocean. It's an ocean of sand, right? And they went on to leave, and I'm not negative, I'm just going to explain something to you guys. Fish go in the water. Pisces is in the water. Fish go in the water. So fish represents that. Pisces represents that. Murky water, right? Two fish swimming around, dirtying up the water. Cancer is a crab. The crab is on the beach, right? Beach water, beach water. Where in the fuck do you think scorpions live? In the deep ocean? In the fucking Arctic Circle? Where the fuck do you think scorpions live? In your fucking panty drawer? Where? Like, just answer me the question. Type it in right now. Type it in right now. Type it in right now. About that question is beneath me. This question is gonna piss me off. So use your brains. Use your brains. All right, next. Oh man, that comment pissed me off. Let's move on. So you guys don't deserve to study with me. You guys asking me stupid questions. You're too stupid to talk to me. It's like, next. Let's go back to it. 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 Oh, Gold Dust, good question. Let me get focused again. Let me get focused again. Let me refocus. Let me refocus. Let me refocus. Let me refocus. Ah. Hey, about, watch this. Watch this. It's not bye. It's bye forever, bitch. About, watch this. It's not bye, man. It's bye. It's not no. It's no fuck you. Goodbye. Get lost. Don't come back. About, goodbye. Don't come back. Don't ask. If you want to ask a question that another astrologer says, say it at the beginning. Don't waste my fucking time with this stupid fucking question and then follow it up down the road when you're trying to pretend to be smart when you're fucking not smart. And then you follow up your stupidity by saying someone else fucking said it. You're not even owning what you said, you stupid face cunt. Get the fuck off my channel and never come back. Let's move on. You dumb bitch. Get the fuck out of my class. Next. Next. Let's move on. Let's move on. No, man. No, man. No, seriously. Let's go back to the desert thing. The scorpions found in the desert, right? Scorpions found in the desert. What are the other symbols of Scorpio? Right, the phoenix is the songbird of Arabia. The story of the phoenix, which is a highest form of Scorpio, is the phoenix sits at the well singing in Arabia, right? It's a songbird of Arabia sitting by itself in the well in the desert. And the eagle, I don't know where you find eagles, like on YouTube. I don't know where but I don't know where you find eagles. But eagles eat fish. Like eagles eat everything, right? So like eagles, I don't know where the eagle lives. But like, this is an example. Like, so you have to like think about what you're really looking at, right? What you're looking at, what you're thinking, what's going on, where is it coming from? Because there's more to it than that. Like if you look at Aries, I was thinking about this question, right? And I'm not really angry about it. Like it's a question, it was phrased, it was a little disrespectful and kind of stupid, and if you've progressed in astrology, you should understand this. But like, at the same time, I gave me pause for thought, so I thought it would, talk about it a little, and I was thinking about it. So like Aries, okay, Aries is the lamb and the ram, and it's the lamb. Aries is the first sign of spring, but Aries is a fire sign, right? What is it about the lamb that has anything to do with fire, or the ram that has anything to do with fire, or what is it about the lion that has anything to do with earth, right? Or what is it about Sagittarius, right? Except that Sagittarius is more about philosophy, right? So those signs, what do those have to do with fire? It's interesting, right? So I just knocked the Scorpio, the sand thing, right? Sand water thing. But I'm also saying, maybe there's some thought to this. We should put some thought into this. What does Taurus have to do with land, earth, a bull? What does a bull have to do with like dirt, right? What does Virgo have to, the virgin, what's the virgin have to do with earth? You want to like have sex outside on the, like, what does like Capricorn have to do with it? And here's the thing, there's a thing that you guys, in the sky, again, I'm not going to use the stellarium, but in the sky, this is the ocean, right? That's the ocean in the sky. So as I'm explaining this, as we're moving through, asking some of the questions, I'm imploring you guys not to project things, right? Not to project, to just take the system for the way it is, and don't get lazy with it, or don't get lazy. Go, oh, maybe. No. Stay very specific. If you don't know, you don't know, right? And if we don't know, we don't know. Okay, we don't make it up. If you make it up, we're not. Right? There's a lot of holes in our education. Right? This is forgotten knowledge in history. And the forgotten knowledge in history was changed several times. So chill out. So chill out. Next, this is the ocean. This Capricorn is the sea goat. It's water. It's in the ocean part of the it's in the ocean part of the constellations. It's the sea goat. It's a sea goat. It's a Capricorn. Aquarius is the water bearer. It's a water bearer, right? They're also really pretty. They're like water. They're like, I don't know, man. And then Pisces is the fish, right? Pisces are two fish swimming around like this. So it's all kind of stuff, man. It's all kind of stuff that's sort of. So I thought I would do that little astrological rant education thing to show you guys that although sometimes, the intuition doesn't, the intuition leads in one direction. And it does. And you could say things like it's out of order, or this should be here, or that should be there. And I said those things years and years ago. But then, like the difference between, I think, okay, not that I'm better or worse than anybody. I think what happened to me was I was where most of you guys are, including all of you guys who have taken courses and studied with people or watched videos or whatever you do. Ask me questions, and ask good questions, not stupid questions. That person who was here earlier being an idiot easily could have said, hey, Sonny, doesn't the shadow go to the 20? Is that important? Something I would be like, yeah, maybe if you're looking at shadows. We're not into that right now. And so here we go. So it's when I think it was when I was writing horoscopes all the time, like just constantly writing horoscopes, looking at everything. Not when I was studying and not when I was making videos for you guys, but when I'm writing horoscopes every day, different stuff. And there's some, who's like this. Elizabeth is like this. And the Elizabeth doesn't go by Elizabeth, and she hasn't gone by Elizabeth in a long time, man. She is one of the more famous, super famous astrologers out there now. She was always one of the more popular blogs. She is really under a different name, super famous now. So, anyways, whatever, man. So and she used to write horoscopes like every day. And so like she would spend like an hour and a half every day and just write. And so that's what happened, man. We had to look at it and find new ways to describe certain things. And along the way, I wanted to, because it's horoscope writing, I think that's what happened. I was very pointed, very direct, very, this is what's going to happen to you guys. Anyways, that's the deal. Okay, so that's the deal. Does that make sense to you guys? It was a very, very basic kind of explanation. You know, moreover, like, there's more to it. We could say things like, you know, it gets deeper. Saturn rules the first house, Jupiter rules the second, you know, and then Mars rules the third, and then the moon, and then Venus. I think Venus is there, and then this is Mercury. No, Venus, the moon is like, I think the moon is the 7th house. I can't remember. The sun goes in here somewhere. So I can't remember the order of those. And then you want to do the joys, and then you want to do exalted and all this kind of stuff. And then it's a little tricky because, you know, the different planets mean different things depending on what the ascendant is, right? Sometimes Saturn is good, sometimes Saturn's bad. And so like sometimes Saturn's mostly bad. So like Mars, you know, sometimes it's good, mostly bad. And so that's the deal, man. That's what's going on. And that's why we do it like this. That's why we do the circle, and that's what we do. And all I'm asking you guys, right? All I'm imploring you, all I'm saying is, don't make it up, right? I'm highly offended. I'm highly offended by the blind leading the stupid. I'm highly offended by the blind leading the stupid. That comment earlier was a blind leading the stupid comment that I ignored purposely. So like, because it was stupid. All right, it's not really that. It was some asshole trying to be smart. So don't make it up, and don't assign. Just take it for what it is, and get your answers, or do whatever you want. I don't really care, but keep it away from me. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Is there a time delay on this? Is there a big delay on this? This is fun. This was fun. I like this. I like teaching you guys. Started to yell at you. You were the comment. You were the one who I said you're gonna. Or Hanny, I said you were gonna come. Yeah, you're not even in the class. You're not even in the class. You didn't say anything. You didn't even say anything. Usually I get pissed off at Gold Dust. You guys know what pisses me off. I don't like to stop for stupid questions. I don't like to stop for people. I believe you guys have to keep up. And I will slow us all down, and I will stop the entire train to bring you guys up to speed, and I will stop everything for guys who are like trying to, you know, grasp a concept, because this is not the easiest thing to understand, because it is twisted around. It is different. It's difficult. There are a couple of different wheels going on at once here, so it's not the easiest thing to like, okay, I get it. But you know, I don't like to hold the boat. And I really become offended when you hold up my show because of something some other fucking asshole said. How many times I gotta say, keep that shit the fuck away from me. So like, or I'm gonna keep you the fuck away from me. Next. What other question? Rahani, no, we're not doing anything. Yeah, Gold Dust has been studying for years, man. Gold Dust has been studying for years and years. She knows all of this stuff. Nothing that I'm doing is nothing I'm saying is new. I don't think so. Gold Dust, I don't think anything I'm saying is new. I think you guys don't. Gold Dust is a long time Sunny-Sider, okay? For those who don't know, Gold Dust is a long time Sunny-Sider. She's, you know, she's very, you know, she's like, I'm not going to tell you all the personal stuff about her, but like, she's like, you know, she's my buddy. So like, sometimes we fight, sometimes she gets banned, sometimes I'm wrong, but that's how it works. All right, next. No, anyway, so yeah, nothing I said was really new, but this is something. So when you're like, so when you're doing your astrology, there's so let me go back to that girl's comment about the sand and stuff. Forget the sand and all that kind of stuff. Let's go back to something else. Because here's what I was thinking. So I'm off that, okay? So if you made that comment, right, just let it go. Everybody let everything go. We are no longer criticizing things. We are now trying to find an answer for something. So what's the deal, man? You know, the water signs make sense. They're watery things, but there's no fire thing. Like you would think like for fire you might have like a tree, like a maple tree or like a pine tree, or like Sagittarius could be like a Christmas tree. Wouldn't that make more sense if Sagittarius was like a Christmas tree and like Aries was like seeds and like Leo was like wheat, like full grown wheat? Like that would make more sense, man. Or like Leo was a dog, because Leo, you know, the Lionsgate portal is the dog days of summer, right? It's the dog star. It's literally the dog star is exalted in the Leo, literally, like it's moving up. So like, well, like why wouldn't it be like the dog? It's interesting. Or like, it's interesting. But then what you do is, you know what, guys? But then what you do? Thanks, Goldust. Yeah, I like teaching you guys what I'm learning. I've been studying again, reviewing all the notes and highlighting different books. So I want to make videos based on a little bit like that. But let's move forward a little bit. Yeah, it's not changed. It's like there's nothing changing about it. So what else do we need? So what am I talking about here before I get too distracted myself with you guys? So what's the deal, man? You know, like what's the deal? And then you look at the and then I was thinking, okay, so that part of it got a little fucked up. I'm like, okay, scorpions found in the desert. Fair enough. But like what about like what makes Virgo fiery? There's nothing. Oh, Earth. What's so Earth about Virgo? Is she like walking around? I don't get it. Like doesn't she shave her legs? Like what's she like? What the fuck? What makes you fucking Earth? Or like what makes Leo fire? What is the laziest animal in the jungle fiery? They're not fiery. They're lazy, man. Or like, you know, or the air sign, right? What makes Libra? You know, I guess the air signs communicate with each other. Here's a neat thing. Or what about Libra? You know, that's a pretty fucked up thing. So like Libra should be like makeup. So like, watch this. Now watch this. This is why the archetypes are important in things. This is why it's important. If you take the Ram, Aries, or you take any of those guys, if you take the Ram, or you take the Bull, or you take the Twins, and you put them in deep water, they will all drown. Pretty neat. It's pretty neat. So if you put Pisces, the fish on Earth, they'll die. Imagine Libra, the balance, right? The scales are moving like this. Okay, air sign. Libra's fast-thinking sign. Smart, one of the smartest signs. What happens, guys? What happens? Think about it. Just think about it. I'm not angry with anybody and I'm not knocking anybody. I just want you to think. What happens when you put scales in water? What happens when you put scales in water or watery stuff in scale? Like what happened? You can't put Libra in a water sign, right? But it actually, the way I'm describing it doesn't really work like that. So whatever. It works. It doesn't really work like that. Its planets go into that environment. But it might make it easy. Like let me explain. Like let's just say if you put Libra in water, it would slow everything down. Emotion would slow down Libra's thoughts. If you put Gemini, the twins, if you submerged the twins in water, what would happen? What would happen if you put the twins in water? They wouldn't be able to speak to each other, right? They're in water. The twins can't speak to each other. Gemini, you know, you got to watch this shit out. Just something fascinating. So, like, that's really easy, but you can't have Gemini in Scorpio. That doesn't work like that. So, like, maybe on a Friday night when you guys getting drunk, you can have Gemini. You can have Scorpio in anything you want. So, like, usually things go into Libra, but like that's a different story for a different time. But but the planets have a lot of these characteristics and energy, energies to them. Like, like if we go back to think, you can't just say certain things because you think it's a certain way, because it's a system. And you have to just learn the system and understand it. And then once you understand the system, then you can get a little loose with the system. Because I'm going to make things really clear right now. The system is loose, man. Right now, there are two different types of for us on the sunny side to be accurate. We have to flow through two different types of astrology at the same time. We have to flow through sidereal placements and through tropical placements at the same time. And right now, although I'm saying things like this guy's going to make a lot of money next year, or this guy's going to get divorced next year and be broke, okay, so those are certain things. Or other videos, this guy's going to be gay, or this girl is going to cheat on you, this girl's a gold digger. It's loose, right? It's loose because the fourth house, depending on the type of astrology, some of the things spread a little bit. So kids are the fifth house, but sometimes in astrology they say it's the fourth house, and Vedic kind of stuff. So it spreads a little bit. You see how big that is for the house? It spreads. So you got to be cool with being loose. Guys, got it? You got to be cool with being loose, and it's about timing and stuff. And that's the deal, and that's what makes it tricky. So there are times when it's cool and times when it's loose. Now, we're going to get back to the don't make it up. There's this one tarot reader. She keeps going on and on and on, saying Scorpio's a masculine sign. Scorpio's a masculine sign. It's ruled by Pluto. Scorpio's ruled by Pluto. Scorpio's a masculine sign. Don't tell me that. I know Scorpio. You don't tell me you don't tell me that's a feminine sign. Scorpio's a masculine sign. I know my Scorpios. Really? Well, I'm sitting in the fucking basement and I have no plans to go the fuck outside today. That's about as receptive as it's gonna fucking get. I gotta no, man. The water signs receive, right? Water signs are receptive, right? Scorpio's ruled by Mars, but it's the feminine side of Mars. Mars can have a feminine side in Scorpio and has a masculine side in Aries. Mars is receptive in Scorpio. Mars is aggressive in Aries. Venus is receptive in Taurus. It's receptive. And Venus in Libra is aggressive. It's masculine. How can Libra be a masculine sign of Libra? Because that's not what it means. I don't even want to have this conversation. It's gonna put me in a really foul mood. Not my fault. You fucking assholes didn't do well. Didn't go to school. So, okay, next. So, once again, don't make it up. Why make it up? Just understand it. And don't be wishful thinking. Just understand it. Do it the way it's supposed to. Just do it. My sister told me a long fucking time ago, just read the chart. Just read it. Read it. Tell them what they see. A long time ago she said that. And that was the deal. So that's what's going on. So those are the transits. That's how the chart kind of works, certain things. We could have different, there are different, whatever, I don't really give a shit. So, I don't really give a shit. There are many stories and many, whatever, I've lost steam on this topic. We're banned at Sunnysider for being fucking attention-seeking and irrelevant. I'm yelling at another Sunnysider for leaving a dumb comment. Oh my god. It's just turning out to be a waste of my fucking day. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Thanks, AKA. I appreciate that. Thank you. So that's the deal. That's the deal. Hey guys, let me give you a little warning here. This here, I don't know if it's happened yet or not. We'll go on the clock and have a look. This is a dangerous aspect right here. Mars square Saturn is pretty. It's about as rough as that's a rough one. They're like, you know, in 2023 we went through some rough transits, man. Like some rough transits. Like this doesn't happen that often. It was pretty brutal, right? And we have this crazy thing coming up. And to be honest with you guys, this is going to be a thing. I have no idea what that's going to do to it, but I think it's going to blow things right out. Chiron is a heavy-duty planet, like it's a heavy-duty asteroid. Like it's going to fuck us up. So the North Node conjunct Chiron is going to absolutely cause some massive, massive amounts of pain. Like, and I haven't even begun looking at it yet. Oh my God. Let's look at the calendar. At the clock. So we'll go back. This, like right now is tense, right? Mars is square Saturn right here. The 25th of November, that's today. Mars is square Saturn today. Mars is switching signs, right? Big deal. Mars is switching signs today. Saturn's in Pisces right now. And you'll see today's the worst of it. Tomorrow, Mars moves on 1 degree. Oh, wow, this is tough. Oh, wow, this is tough. Oh, wow. I think Gina's daughter is right here. Holy crap. Hey, Gina, if you're watching, make sure your daughter is okay right now. This is going to make her, like, I think Gina's daughter's sun is right here. Saturn is right on top of her sun, or going to be on top of her sun shortly. And Mars is squaring it at the top of the chart. But that's like run away from home. She's going to yell at mom. She's going to get angry with the mom. But just heads up for you guys. Okay, next. What else do you guys need to know? This is a tough one. So for the next couple of days, watch this square. It's a tough one. But it's not, I don't think we're really going to stress anything out. It's moving on. And by the time the month begins, we're going to sort of be out of that Mars thing. Well, as you guys said, I didn't really write down or say any major Mars-Saturn drama. Mars-Saturn drama is like really nasty. But like, we not like today, tomorrow, like whatever. But I think the major drama that's coming up is Mercury right around Christmas, when Mercury makes it all the way back. You know, when Mercury does its retrograde and then makes it all the way back, and Mercury slots itself between, right, it's going to create a chain between those three planets. And it's going to cause, retrograde Mercury is going to cause like a thing in there. And the full moon is going to be down here, right? That's going to be a bit of a nasty, eye-opening transit. And that's going to be right around the 7th. That's going to be right around the 20. That's going to be right around Christmas. This Christmas is going to be one hell of a trip, man. This Christmas is going to be one hell of a holy smokes. It's going to be a real, it's going to be a real thing. Stuff's going to be exposed. Wow, it's going to be a real serious holy smokes. What are you going to do, man? Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, next. Hey, Shay, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. No way. You know what, Shay? Check this out. You know what? I checked you out. Shay, I checked out your YouTube channel a couple of days ago. I checked it out because you left a comment. I usually check out the Sunnysiders. And so I checked it out. Let me show everybody who you are. Let me give your channel a little boost. Right? Shay's a tarot reader and wellness coach. Let me show everybody who you are. Is that cool? I'm not going to show your OnlyFans page. I'm going to show your YouTube page. Just joking. Check it out. Everybody be chill. the hell? I think my beat up cell phone, I think my beat up old cell phone fried up some kind of electrical thing in the Mustang. I'm really bummed out about it. Check it out. Check it out. Hold on. Now we're going to check it out. Oh, geez. Where's my live stream? Okay, here we go. Hold on. We don't need any songs on here. Let's put this down. Oh, hold on. It's like the wrong screen. This is Shay right here. This is Shay's channel. Right? She's a wellness coach and tarot reader. And this is Shay's stuff right here. I don't know what this new YouTube for you thing is here. These guys are doing YouTube's doing some fucked up shit. And they gotta fix my fucking channel. Like, look, I did all the forms, I put it in, and they didn't fix it. So and then their advice was I should do it all again. Like, okay. And I will, but I got busy. I guess I haven't really looked, I think I looked at your videos, but I was drinking, I was like half a Magnum into champagne. So like I was drinking champagne and watching YouTube stuff. So I'm not sure what was going on. Anyways, I guess she does a lot of live streams, or she used to do a lot of live streams. But this is it. I checked it out. It's really cute. Created playlist. I didn't really go through, I didn't really stalk the channel. I just wanted to check it out, see what's going on. Anyways, this is Shay right here. Shay, welcome to the sunny side. All right, everybody be cool. What are you guys talking about? We're gonna book out soon. I'll do monthly horoscopes, but maybe not right now. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, Gold Dust, check it out, man. AKA is like, I'm not leaving my house for the month of December. Oh my god, AKA me either. Seriously, oh my goodness. Oh man. Hey Ebony, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome to the sunny side. Sagittarius is awesome, 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 awesome. Hey, watch this. When Sagittarius, the difference between Sagittarius and Gemini right now, when Sagittarius goes through this kind of nonsense, they're going to be out of it. It'll be a separating aspect and it's going to move on, and Saturn will end up in an empowering aspect down the road. But for Gemini, after the aspect, it's coming towards Gemini. It's moving through Pisces towards Gemini. So it's coming towards Gemini is going to be more restricted as things move on, right? More disciplined, moving forward in life with more discipline, right? That's going to be enforced upon them from behind the scenes as Saturn approaches them over the next 4 or 5 years, 7 years. And for Sagittarius, it's moving in the other direction. So it's losing its hold. Sagittarius is going to be a little bit more fun and free as they move forward down the road. Sagittarius really does not like this Saturn kind of vibe going through Sagittarius. It's interesting stuff. Sagittarius getting pregnant. Goldust hasn't left the house all year. Goldust, you still doing hair down in Fort Lauderdale? Is Fort Lauderdale? What do they call that place? North of Miami, wherever you are. Are you still down in Florida? We'll do pregnancy another day. I'm going to do a bunch of those little videos. Who's going to get pregnant in the year? Who's going to get this? I think I'm going to do a bunch of little videos like that, because that's kind of what we talk about here on the channel. So like, and I don't know anybody who has done any videos like that are like real astrology videos based on that. There's a lot of stupid shit, but like I don't know about like real stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, she said, oh, that's horrible, Rohani. Oh, that's horrible. She have Mars in the 10th house, 5th house. Mars in the 5th house could lead to it. Guys, I'm going to get offline shortly. Any questions about what we talked about today? I think I'll leave the video up. I was a little grouchy, but like, let's just move on. And so let's just move on and try and keep everything cool. And let's just move. Looks like. Like, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. All right, next. Next. Your life is shit in Fort Lauderdale? Oh, let me write it down. One of these, I'm gonna have to do a thing, right? Like Stephanie K, right? Annie H, Stephanie K. She left a message that said there's something going on with money, right? There was a money thing she was going through. I don't see how she could go through a money thing, right? She might have more money than God. So like, I was all like, I'm gonna try and figure it. But then again, Elon Musk is gonna lose a lot of money this year. A lot of people are gonna lose a lot of money. So I want to check Stephanie's chart and see what's going on with her, and maybe check her sister's chart, see what's going on with everything, because you know they mean a lot to me, right? Those TheSunnySiders. Maybe Goldust will check and see what's going on. Maybe not today, but maybe when there's time. And I have to do Cray's chart too. So, and I kind of want to do the December horoscope. So, but I don't want to make this video longer than like 15 hours long. So like tomorrow when we do this again, we're gonna try and jump right into it without any epic overview. But I really wanted to show you guys how I go about, you see the list right here. I wanted you see there's a question that nobody asked me. And the question is, how do you come up with what to talk about during the horoscopes for the month? The question is, the question you guys have that nobody's asked today is stupid fucking question after stupid fucking question, and nobody once asked me, how the fuck do you come up with what's an important transit? Isn't that the question you guys want to know? Isn't that what you want to know? What's the fucking important, like how the fuck, like what's fucking like what do I look at? Like that is the question you guys have. And I'm trying to answer the question by very live showing you guys exactly what I'm looking at and why. I look at the ephemeris. I find out what's going retrograde, who's going to line up, what kind of bullshit, and I write it down. And so, like, you guys saw that I forgot to write down the Neptune, right? So I went in and squished the Neptune in. And, you know, write it down. Write down the directions. You know, write down when a planet shifts, right? Venus shifts into Scorpio on the 5th, right? So you write down the retrogrades. You write down when the fast planet shift signs, and you make and all astrology, not all astrology, but like a large part of astrology is the relationship between the sun and the moon. So absolutely you have to say new moon and full moon, because like that's what the energy is. And then you want to say things like when the sun squares the moon, because when that happens, people get a little weird and lethargic, and you're like, oh man, Sonny, is the guy gonna, should I do this? Should I do this? Like, and you know, like, oh man, give him a chance, you know, should I break up? Should I not break up? That's like moon square shit, right? So you want to put all that stuff in your horoscopes, you know, Mercury direct, full moon, you know, and then if there's something important like the moon squaring the sun and all that kind of stuff, not that, but like this stuff here, that powerful new moon trine the north node, right? And that opposition of the Mercury in between the sun, like those are the things you want to look at. And that's the general energy for everybody, right? That's what you look at for the horoscope. Did I get all of it? I don't know. Did I miss some major aspects? Sometimes I miss major aspects. Like I missed the Neptune thing. That's for some of you, like all the Pisces in the room, which is all of you. It's like, except for the guy, all the Pisces, you guys are going to have a real big situation around the 7th of December when Neptune goes direct, right? You should be feeling a lot better, a lot better. So this is the stuff we look at. Like, this is how I decide what to look for when I'm doing monthly horoscopes. So you guys see me do weekly, you see me do the weekend love scopes all the time. You see me do, and you see what I'm looking at. You see me do the hump day horoscopes all the time, what I'm looking at. You see me do the weeklies, what I'm looking at. And now this is what I look at the monthlies. And in addition to all of that, this kind of stuff, Venus enters Scorpio, we look at the arc of the planet, how it's going to be, and which direction, and how it's changing direction, and what physical space it takes up in the chart. Not too crazy, very much not difficult at all. Yeah, I miss a lot of aspects sometimes, and I'm actually going to blame it on the ephemeris. That ephemeris I use is like bullshit. I can't see anything on it. I like the one with the colors. That's like that. And that's the deal. Next. What are you guys talking about? Doctors are screaming at you. Oh, oh, thanks, Goldust. That's really sweet. That's really sweet. Thanks, Shay. That's really sweet as well. Hey, guys, I've been really fucked up for a couple of years. I appreciate you guys holding on and sticking it out with me. I do appreciate that. I'm still very wounded. I've always been quick on the trigger. Always been. But I'm extra sensitive these days. This entire year, I'm extra sensitive. Right now, I'm coming out of it. I'm really coming out of it. Actually, I tried to ignore some of the comments earlier. So like I don't usually do that. And so I'm coming out of it. And hopefully on the other side, everything is going to be cool, man. And that's the deal. Everything is going to be cool, man. We still have a ways to go. Everything is going to be cool. And what I'm trying to say is, I learned some things this year. I learned that sometimes I have to come online because it's important. It's important for me to check up on you guys, make sure you're okay. It means a lot to me. Teaching is the thing. Maybe not get so angry, Sonny. Maybe be more tolerant of other people's views and other people's ideas. And I am tolerant of other people's views and other people's ideas. I am. But I'm not overly tolerant when you call the guy when you call the expert in the room. But but thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. Hey, this is Shay once again. Lotus Vitality Health. Official. You guys write it down. It's a video. It'll be up. And so, anyways, that's the deal. Oh, it's a lot of fun. So that's what we're going to do. Moving forward, I'm going to make some of the things. Who's most likely to go to, I think the next video will be who's most likely to go to jail in 2024. And you guys can see the aspects that I'll be looking at. And we'll move along like that. I just have to, and you guys can tell, you guys will be able to tell the difference between the real astrology videos and the fun astrology videos. You guys are going to be able, you guys know, I've said it before, a number of you know at least as much about astrology as me. Like a number of you have really gone on. Like, like Jisha knows, like some of you guys, like some of you guys really know. You really studied your ass off over the last couple of years. So it's all cool, man. Thanks, Goldust. Thanks, AKA. It's all cool. You're not eating, so you're stupid. What? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Rahani, one step at a time. I've been thinking about you. I'll tell you. So, the very first class every year, I talk about sun in the first house. All right, Gold Dust will tell you. She sat through 2 hours of me going on and on about Sun in the first house. Right? Gabrielle sat through it, like Roma sat through it. They all sat through Sun in the first house. And it was like, most of you guys falling asleep. But the Sun in the first house, it's how you see the zodiac, right? You see it, how you see, and then you go on from there. And so I'm taking a new approach. I'm taking that approach, and I am doing some educational videos for you guys, for like Rouhani, and because I know you're studying, and for like Cray, because I know you're studying, and instead of the old way of doing it, do the new way. We've begun with Venus in the first house, and then I'm gonna move on when there are enough views on. When I get to like 500 or 1,000 views on Venus in the first house, I'll do another Venus video. But if nobody watches, I'm not gonna do it. And then the next, the next real education one should be new moon, right? There should be 4 videos based on the phase of the moon. And that's a big one, right? That's a phase of the moon, understanding astrology. And then from phase of the moon, right? From phase of the moon, if you understand the phase of the moon, then you suddenly understand aspects like that, because the phase of the moon is aspects, right? If you understand what a new moon, right? If you understand the energy of the sun conjunct the moon, a new moon, then you will also be able to understand what the moon conjunct Jupiter means, or what the moon square Jupiter means. And there you go, right? So Jupiter is optimism. Jupiter is philosophy. The moon is what you want to do. It's your subconscious. So the moon conjunct Jupiter, there's something that you're getting excited about, right? It's the beginning of optimism. You're getting excited and jazzed about something. When the moon is square Jupiter, you're like, you don't know which way. Maybe you're going to be optimistic about it. Maybe you're going to be optimistic about something else. You're halfway. You're not really sure what the fuck you're going to, like, I don't know. And then when Jupiter gets to the other side, when the moon gets to the other side, you're like, well, this is what I'm optimistic about. This is what I'm spiritual about. This is what I'm optimistic about. This is what I'm willing to do. And if Venus was there, you'd be like, this is what I'm willing to spend my money on. And if Mars is there, it's like, this is what I'm willing to fight for. Mars, fight. Jupiter, philosophy, what are you willing to fight for? If Saturn's there, it restricts you, right? Mars wants to, so, but that all begins with the sun and the moon. And so that's the deal. And then when you hit the nodes, right? The north node makes big, south node makes small. So that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. So I know you guys are there. I've got to save my channel, right? I'm coming back to work. I got to save my channel. I want to make videos. I want to do it. I don't know. I want to do all the stuff I used to do. I'm just like, guys, I'm in shock right now. Everything I walk through is in shock. I'm afraid to look at my email because lawyer's going to send me something that's going to, or one of my 3 lawyers is going to send me something to fuck me up. But really, I don't like looking at my email right now. And like, I don't answer my phone. I don't like anyways. And so like, it's not the easiest situation to go. Like, I just want to chill out. Okay. I just want to chill out and move on. Don't slow down my fucking show. If you have a question about what someone else said, tell me that. Say, someone else said this, what do you think? Don't be a fucking idiot in my face. Next. Yeah, it makes it easier to understand. Oh man, Shay though. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta tell you, Shay though, it made it really boring for everybody. Holy shit, everyone. It's gonna go like, oh, and I'm like, it's like you gotta see you gotta see it. It's like and I say things like, it's like a full Venus, man, except it's like Venus. It's like a full Venus. They're like, what the hell is a full Venus? But it's like a full Venus. It's like, we'll do it in little things. Hey Amber, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day. You don't want to hear from your lawyer either, do you? Yeah, man, I don't really want to hear from any kind of lawyers thing. I just want to get on with life. I just want to get the Mustang fixed and get on with life. You know? Oh, Rahani, you know the thing is, check this out. Oh, we're all done, right? I'm done for the day. It's 2.5 hours. I'll be gone off in 10 minutes. You know, the joke is, like, you know, I'm so arrogant and I don't like to be questioned. And, like, you know, when the bug me saw, I'm like, come on, man. Why you do the fucking this? And, you know, there's different stuff. And I've been around, and, you know, I'm arrogant and I'm, you know, have a big ego. But, like, seriously, the girls in the class, they I don't like, they know at least as much as me, if not more. Like, and it's not a joke. And when you talk to Jish is like, what about from the sun? What about from the moon? What about this? And she's a Virgo, right? Jish is a Taurus. Jish is a Taurus. Well, she's a smart Taurus. And she's like going, so like, Roma's the same way. Everybody's in the class is the same way. They're all like, and I'm like, whoa, I can't be lazy with those guys. Like, no, it's really neat. It's really neat. We'll see. No, they become good. They become really good students, and they've all passed me. I'm proud of all of them. The me is proud of all of them, and the me is also a little bit jealous of all of them as well. Everybody really did. Hey, Necessary, what's up, player? I hope you're having an amazing day. Hey, Supreme, what's up, player? I hope you're having an amazing day as well. Look at AKA, me arrogant? Yeah, if there was a horse, you know, hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, AKA. It's not what you think. Okay, this is a long joke, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to sort it up. Just prefacing it. Okay, AKA, it's not what you think. My horse smokes a lot of weed. Get it? I'm on a high horse. Yeah, my horse smokes a lot of weed. It's not me. My horse is a pothead. I'm on a high horse. Yeah, okay, look at it. Sonny, maybe you would enjoy this show better from the parking lot. Maybe. Can I drink in the car? Whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not me, man. My horse is a fucking pothead. Rahani gets it. He gets it. Oh man. Oh my god. All right, whatever. The one thing I didn't do this year. The one thing I didn't do this year is I didn't do the football. And the guys, right? The guys who do the sports betting with astrology, like Milky and those guys who drop in, they use a very specific type of approach. And there's a guy, and I can't remember the guy's name, and it's a pink book. I know the pink book is pink, and I read it a million times, and I'm like, ugh. And so it does and it doesn't work, you know, in certain things. And there's a thing about the football because of the time of day and the ascendants and all that stuff. It's really, American football is really going to test your astrological abilities of predicting. It really is. And so I wanted to do a different thing this year with regards to it. But I didn't really have time to sit down and really do up the footballs. Maybe next year. It's a life goal of mine for the fall to just sit on Sundays, you know, have a couple of nachos, drink some booze, and, you know, do the astrology for the football. But not this year. Not this year. All right, next. But we'll try it again. But we'll, you know, maybe we'll get there eventually. But that's what the guys do. Okay, so that's what the guys follow. Okay, they follow that book. But I'm supposed to add other stuff to it because I disagree with some of the stuff he says. So that's what the fun part about it is. All right, next. Holy geez, Sag, Sun, Gemini rising with Capricorn, Venus. Man. Jupiter and Gemini is going to be good for you. But the you know, Necessary, it's tricky, man. It's like it is going to be very difficult. It's not going to be a joke. And if you're born under a full moon, right? Did you say that? Sagittarius Sun, Gemini rising. All right, not full moon. But your Venus is in Capricorn. If your Venus is in Capricorn, you won't. Venus in Capricorn is, your Venus is okay. I'm warning you, when Saturn is in Aries, when Saturn is in Aries, okay, necessary, when Saturn is in Aries, that Venus in Capricorn is going to come under attack. But you have about 2.5 years before any of that kind of problem comes in. Oh, great. You know what? You know what? Oh, necessary. Yeah, but you're going to be okay. Ish. You can't be. I don't know any Geminis that are okay right now. Like, I don't know any Geminis. And I'm a Gemini rising. I'm in rough shape. But the Saggies, I'm not talking to a lot of Saggies right now, so I don't really know what's going on with them. But hold on a sec. Cray, the book actually talks about horse races. The guy's European. It talks about horse racing, and it talks about the soccer matches, soccer and horse racing. So it's an interesting one to use for horse racing. I don't go to the track anymore, but like when I was young, I used to go to the track. But like, it's an interesting one. So maybe I'll highlight that book and put it in the TheSunnySide library. Maybe I'll put it in our library. Because I don't think I did. But I don't know if I did or not. But I'll do it because the guys like it. What do you guys are saying? Your Venus is 3 degrees Sag rising. Holy Jesus, Amber. Holy Jesus, Amber. 3 degrees Sag rising. You're going to get hammer timed like right now. Love and money. This is it. Divorce, breaking up in relationships, losing your money. 3 degrees. We're going to be past 3 degrees in January. So this is the worst you're going to have for 7 years. So like, just push through, right? My Venus is at 14 degrees Sagittarius. So I'm going to get hit really hard in the spring, but I'm getting divorced and all that shit. So like I'm going through it. Just be cool with it. You know, seriously. Wait, Kimberly, what are you doing? So, yeah, Amber, it's all, yeah. So like, be cool with it. It's all going to be okay. What gold dust? Oh, that's all right. Oh yeah, man. They do charts for the horses. The race is different. Doing the race, so the way they do the sports astrology that I'm referring to, it's not like this is how you do sports astrology. Okay, that's not how you do it. Like, no. Okay, so when I say that's not how you, that's lots of people do it like this. And for the horse racing, this is the book to use. But the horse racing is in this book that talks about the planet and the color, and the planet and color matching the horse's jockey's silks. It's really neat. Like, it's neat. You can see why gamblers like this book. It's very like, whoa. And if you do all of these, you would think, right? But there's something else that I want to add. And when I was writing I was writing a gambling book last summer when my dad was sick, right? I was here and I was working on it, and we were talking about it and all this stuff. And I added some other things, like I added moon phases and that stuff to it. So, but like, you'll see, I'll put it up for you guys. I don't think I'll highlight it. I'll just put it up and tell you guys. It's really, really neat. It's neat, man. I gotta say. Oh, we have a lot of Sag Gemini placements here for sure. Oh, yeah. On the sunny side. Kimberly, it's okay, man. It's all okay. Amber's right here. Your Venus at 29 degrees Scorpio is going to be okay. Your Venus is not okay. 29 degrees Scorpio. 29 degrees Scorpio is okay. 29 degrees Scorpio. $29 degrees Scorpio is 29 degrees Scorpio is okay. It was bad last year. Last year was bad, but it's okay, right? It should be okay moving forward. Yeah, no, necessary is right. It's pretty close. Like it's Saturn's at 1 degree right now. So like it's pretty close. It's okay, Kimberly. These accidents happen. Cray, no way. You won on the gambling. No way. 29 degrees Scorpio is a dry spell. Oh my God. For me, Saturn in Pisces is a major, it's a cock block. Everything is getting screwed up. Everything is getting screwed up with regards to love. Venus in Pisces at 3 degrees. Holy goodness. Everybody in the room, everybody in the room is fucked up. It squares my ascendant right now. My face is getting damaged. I stopped putting coconut oil on my face and I stopped putting product in my hair for this month until we move past Saturn. I think and Saturn is squaring my ascendant, which is my face, right? So hopefully when I get past this transit in January, my face won't be as fucked up and scarred as it is right now. But as far as the accidents, but as far as the Pisces thing, like, yeah, for Scorpios, it's a dry spell, man, and that's the deal. Although I gotta tell you, I did actually meet I met a pretty cute girl. I really did. And so at the we'll see how it all plays out. She works at the she works where she works at Ford, where I went to take the Mustang. So like we'll see. But I do have a real problem with the car. So like next. But obviously, you know, whatever. What's up, Kitty? 27 is Gemini degree, not Gemini rising. 27 is Gemini degree, not Gemini rising. What are you talking about, Kitty? I don't know what you're talking about. Is that in your chart? 27 is Gemini. That doesn't make any sense, man. Hey, Leon, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day. I just saw you. Hey, Leon, check it out. Gold Dust is here. Everybody's here. Not everybody. A lot of people are here. I hope you're having an amazing day, Leon. Yeah, we're all in the same groove. You have your Venus in Pisces. Hold on. Oh, yeah, Gold Dust. I have the similar placements. Check this out. So, for the moon, okay, so watch the placements. Holy Jesus. Okay, listen up. Wow, holy Jesus. Guys, so like, I'm going through it, so I might as well talk about it a little bit. So it depends on what's in Pisces, right, at the thing. So like, well, my chart's not lined up. There's nothing going on in the chart. But like, in Pisces, Saturn's going to conjunct. Okay, Saturn is going to have a conjunction with whatever it touches in Pisces. So look at it like this. I want to say things like hard work for Pisces will prevail. But depending on what Saturn touches as it moves through Pisces, right? Meaning, and I'm not talking about aspects to other things, because that's about the Gemini and that's about the Sagittarius and and the Virgo stuff, right? Virgo ending relationships. So we're not going to look at that. We're just going to talk about conjunctions, about what Saturn touches in Pisces as it passes by. Because my Mars is there at 5 degrees Pisces. And you guys just asked about this, right? Just now you just asked about this. So like, Saturn's going to cross my Mars. Saturn is going to conjunct Mars. So most of the time, when Saturn is conjunct something, it can be a positive experience. It's often I find that it's the opposition is the most difficult with like the square is the most difficult, correct? The square is by far the most difficult. But I find that the opposition takes away. Like if you have Saturn opposite your sun, Saturn kind of takes away from you. Like it takes your friends away from you. And so, and when Saturn is trine, right? When Saturn is trine, so for Pisces or Scorpio, Saturn is trine Scorpio, right? Saturn's in Pisces and I'm a Scorpio. It's not taking any friends or like it's taking kids away, right? So if you're a Scorpio rising, you might be losing your kids right now. It'll take away your kids, but it kind of like a cock block there, right? In the dating game. Like it's kind of like old man Saturn sitting there when you're trying to be flirty. It's like just kind of dries it up. It's not great. You don't really want Saturn in your 5th house. Let's go back a little bit. We're talking about the conjunction. So if your sun, okay, so we're talking about between 1 to 5 degrees Pisces, right? As Saturn moves through the next month. So if your sun is there, okay, so before we do anything, or I give any example of anything, let's think about what we just talked about. Like a new moon is this. So what's a frame of reference that we can use with Saturn that we understand? Okay, like what's a frame of reference in Sagittarius that you guys really understand? Well, you guys understand, you guys understand your Saturn return, right? Like you guys understand your Saturn return. That you understand. Your Saturn return is Saturn conjunct Saturn. Just like a new moon is the moon conjunct the sun. Sun conjunct the moon is a new moon. Saturn conjunct Saturn is your Saturn return. So what does a Saturn return mean? Things in your life get taken away forever, right? You could die, right? Saturn return. People commit suicide during Saturn return. The old life is done. Saturn return. Restrictions. The old life is done. Hard work, right? Saturn return. If you didn't do the hard work, if you didn't put in the discipline, it's going to be taken away. Saturn return. You're beginning a new cycle of hard work, a new cycle. People get married often during their Saturn return. They're entering into a new life of stability. Marriage is supposed to add stability to your life. Under a new moon, under a Saturn return, or some of these Saturn transits, people get married and add stability to their lives, right? So what does it mean when Saturn crosses your sun? Maybe on the plus side, it's going to add stability, right? So if your sun is in early Pisces, it might add some stability to your life, stability to your ego. So instead of floating off and being like super Pisces, la la la, I'm Pisces, blah, 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 Saturn's going to bring in some more, you're going to be more serious. Is that a negative thing? Not if you're the boss, not if you're Mike and you're looking for contracts. He's going to want to be serious. He's the boss. He doesn't want to show up high and go, hey, man, hey, it's about the energy, man. Hey, I read tarot cards. Oh, look, I got a piece of skin right here. Let's fill it with some ink. It's like, that doesn't fly, man. You need the Saturn right on top of the sun saying, man, I'm the boss. Sign these contracts. Get to work, motherfuckers. You know, that's the Saturn thing. Saturn conjunct Venus. Well, Venus is love and rapport and harmony, and Saturn is hard work. So it's like, you know, you have to work really hard for your money, or you're gonna start a new work cycle or a new love cycle when Saturn is conjunct to Venus, right? So Venus is attraction, Venus is rapport, Saturn is hard work, Saturn is slow, Saturn is causing problems. So what are some things that can happen? Maybe you have to work longer hours at the office. Maybe working longer hours gets you a raise. Maybe you have to travel to go meet your girl because there's like this resistance there because of Saturn is cock blocking. Maybe you put lots of hours at the office so you can't go out on the date. Right? But Saturn bestows rewards. So down the road, you're going to get a big paycheck and you're going to be able to go out on the date. Now, where it gets difficult, where it gets really difficult, it gets difficult when Saturn is conjunct planets that it's not in harmony with, that it's in direct conflict with. Saturn's in conflict with Mars. Saturn is like hard. Saturn is like slow. hard work, take your time, do it right. This is how you do it. Mars is explosive, argumentative, and wants to bust shit up right away. Mars is like this, right? Or they're like Scorpio, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know, like one of those, that's Mars, right? That's Mars. So like, Saturn is like old sun. Saturn is like the old sun. Oh, I'm slow, I'm moving, I'm this, and Saturn is direct odds. You can look at Mars as like a little kid, and you can look at Saturn as like grandpa. These guys got problems, man. When they conjunct, there's problems. So grandpa wants to move slow and steady, and the little kid wants to move fast. So when Saturn conjuncts Mars, and Saturn's going to conjunct my Mars. So like in January, end of January, Saturn's going to conjunct my Mars in Pisces. I'm going to be frustrated. My movement, my Mars, my running, you know, my aggressive nature is going to come into conflict with a major fucking wet blanket in Saturn. And Saturn is just going to say, no, Sonny, you're not fucking going anywhere today. Which is what's happening. Which is what's happening to me. I'm not going anywhere. Not only am I not going anywhere, the brains are scrambled up in the car. So that's what's going on as we move down there. So that's the little bit of Pisces stuff. So I wouldn't, unless it's like a Mars or like a Saturn in Pisces, I wouldn't be too worried about what's gonna, like if the moon is in Pisces, you're gonna really repress your feelings. You're gonna hold back a lot. So like, which really sucks, because like moon in Pisces is like one of the most romantic moons. Like it's super romantic. And Saturn's coming in to just wet blanket your romantic dream state. So like chill out, man. Chill out. There's going to be problems in the drug industry, right? You watch it again, there's going to be a problem in the drug industry. Like there's going to be a lack of medicine. You watch. The last time this was going on, we had the problems with a lack of medicine. So you guys watch. They're going to talk about it in the news. Medicine getting expensive. Some doctors are going to be in trouble with the news. Big pharma is going to be in problem with the news. There should be an oil crisis, right? In the next couple of months, you're going to see an oil crisis. You're going to see inflation fuck around a little bit more. So just keep your wits about you, man. You know, there's a lot going on. And so, but aside of that, the Pisces energy, I think Pisces energy is going to be okay. I just think it's going to be a lot of ice rain. I think with Saturn in Pisces, it's going to be a lot of ice, and it's going to be cold. And so that's my 2 cents, man. That's my 2 cents. Any other questions? Hey, Lloyds. Hey, Lloyds. I got your message. That's funny. But like, I wouldn't mind looking at the charts anyways. Like, not today because I've been going on and on about stuff. But like, when I wouldn't mind, like a day when I can like look at everybody and when there's time, I always see maybe there's some kind of thing in your chart that says you guys aren't supposed to be together in your chart. So, you know, there's a thing. Right, as I'm mentioning this to Lloyds wanted me to know what, like, if you work to work together with people in life. And I'm also reading Kay's book again to highlight it for you guys, basic financial astrology stuff. But I want to point out things in a comparison, a financial astrology partnership. I want to point out the Magi Cinderella transits, that if you have them with your partner, you guys are going to make a lot of money. There are a couple of things. You know, if you're with the right person, you might make a lot of money. If you're with the right person, you might become famous. If you're with the right person, you might get married. If you're with the right person, you might get crabs. It all depends on who you're with. And so, if you're with the right person, you might get pregnant. Believe it or not. So, or not, depending on what's in your chart and what you bring to your own table astrologically. But whatever, man. Anyway, so with Lloyds, so there's also what we call, did I say this already? I'm getting tired. So in addition to what you bring to each other's charts, like the synergy, or the synastry, sorry, in the synastry charts, the synergy in the synastry charts, what's going to happen is, we have in Magi astrology Cinderella transits that I talk about, but I don't really point them out, because when I use Magi Astrology, I'm using it to see if you guys are going to break up. So like because the biggest question you guys have from me a lot of the time, because a lot of times you guys meet guys online and you want to know if it's going to work out. And Magi Astrology is the #1 fastest way to find out if you're going to even be in the same room with the guy. And so that's the deal. And for some of you, you're not. And some of you, it's long distance relationships, and you could tell. So, and it's, so there's the deal. So, but moving forward, because of Loitz's question, we'll talk about Cinderella transits as we go through. We'll do more education shit. All right, next. And I think on Monday when I'm downtown Monday at the dentist, I will, I got to tell the dentist my parents died. They've been going to that dentist my entire life. So, and they've been going to the dentist since my dad was at U of T. And so they, right downtown, right? That's why I'm going downtown. And I had to tell him everybody's dead. And I'm getting divorced. Again, he's going to laugh at me. He'll laugh at me. He'll put his hand here and he'll say, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And then he'll ask if I have insurance. And I'll say no. All right, next. So that's the deal. All right, next. What are you guys talking about? That's cool, Sue. One step at a time. Just let him do the thing. You guys, just trust your people. I know it's not easy, but trust your people. Yeah, Leon, get into a hobby, man. Get into a hobby, like seriously. Seriously. I'm not gonna. I don't want to get into a big conversation about that, but I agree with you. You gotta do your thing. You gotta get outside. Well, Leon, I've been smoking a lot, and I haven't really been drinking a lot of coffee, but I've been smoking a lot, and so I gotta get my teeth. And if I'm holding the camera close to my face, then my teeth look, not so nice. So they didn't it's not like I really don't have a face anyone would want to sit on right now, but I have a head a lot of people would want to fucking kick in. I have a mouth that a lot of people want to smash, but I don't really have a face anyone wants to sit on right. What? Just stop being so silly. Oh my god. Also, I want to get some reindeer antlers so I can get ready for Christmas. All right, next. I just teased it. But no, I want to get my teeth. I've been smoking a lot. So not cigarettes, but I've been smoking a lot of weed. So I want to clean my teeth. I want to clean myself up. And start dating again. I'm almost ready to start dating again. I'm not really smooth or anything, and my game is really all over the place. But I don't really catch it. And more often than not, I kind of just scare people away. But I want to start dating again. So I'm gonna do my teeth, get working out, get back out there. Maybe I'll start, do some work for you guys. And that's what the goal is. All right, next. Goldust has too many hobbies. Oh my god, what are you talking about? You can only give 20%. The hobbies is not code for dating life. Goldust, hobbies is not code for boyfriend. Unless it is, and I don't know. Until I didn't. Hey, okay, so that's it. Next. Watch your 2024 video. What? Oh man, my brain is not a place anyone wants to be. It's very sleepy in there. Oh, Sue, do it. I think speed. I think my ex-wife had laser surgery done a long, long time ago, and I think she likes it. I think she liked it. I don't really know the deal and how it works. I don't really talk to her, but I think she had like, ask Gabrielle, see if she had it done. I don't know if she had it done, but like they I don't know who else. I think Speed had it. I should get it, but like I'm losing my vision because of old age and cockoma. Yeah, my cock fell asleep. It's cockoma. Oh my God, do you guys ever do that? When you guys talk about your dates, do you ever say to each the next day, they were like, hey, how was your date? Goldust, when you're talking about your the date, oh, you don't, let's move on. You guys are like, oh man, that guy had the cockoma. His cock was asleep all night. He's got the cockoma. Oh my God. I had to use a special candle to raise that motherfucker. They're like, all right, whatever. Oh my God, he was wearing glasses on his underwear. It wasn't that good. Like, oh man, I had to punch him in the neck just to get it. It's like, I had to punch him. Who is the guy who said? One of you guys said step on his dick. I feel like step on it with high heels or put salt in his underwear. That was the funniest one. Oh my God. Yeah, they're all screwed. So Scorpio is screwed because it's the 5th house. Sagittarius is in Pisces. That's a dry spell for Scorpio. Sagittarius is also going to square the Venus. If Sagittarius, sorry, so Saturn is in the 5th house for Scorpio. That's dating, dry spell, and Scorpios losing their children. It could also mean abortions for Scorpio. For Gemini and Sagittarius, it's worst for the Venus. If your Venus is in Gemini and Sagittarius, you'll have difficulty with, you'll lose your love and money. Again, I'm going to keep going on and on about the Elon Musk thing. He's going to lose a lot of money and he's going to have a lot of relationship problems. So there's that. As far as the sun signs are concerned, Sagittarius, Scorpio's sun is okay. Scorpio's sun's okay. Scorpio's 3rd house is not so great, right? Pluto is there causing communication and transportation problems for Scorpio. For Gemini risings and Gemini suns and Sagittarius rising and Sagittarius suns, you guys are under direct attack. You might be under physical attack. You might have problems publicly. You might have problems at home. You might have problems with your parents, your family. Your family might, Sagittarians might have their families taken away. Saggis might have death in the family. Saggis might have death of parents. Saggis might find themselves forced to move, right? There's a problem at home with Sagittarius. For Geminis, it's a very public problem. And people are, but for both signs, your identity, your name and identity is under direct attack. So you're going to have to keep yourself cool. But like I said, just like with Pisces, the planet or the energy that you have in Gemini and Sagittarius is going to affect, that's going to determine what's going to happen to you. So if your Mars is in Gemini or Sagittarius, especially low, right? Because we're talking about 1 to 5 degrees right now. If your Mars is low in Gemini or Sagittarius, you're in a lot of trouble right now. There's a strong, you might go to jail right now. You might go to jail right now, seriously. You might have major restrictions on your life right now, and you might freak the fuck out, like just freak out. So like, be cool, man. You know, be cool with your action, man. Take it all step by step, and it's gonna be okay. We're gonna have to take it easy, man. We're just gonna have to take it easy, one groove at a time. Holy shit, I was supposed to leave 20 minutes ago. We're gonna be 3 hours. It's supposed to be, it was 2 hours. All right, let's get out of here. All right, that's it. All right, Shay, we'll see you later. Thanks for dropping by. Everybody cool? The elements are a different thing. Okay, next. I got you, Lloyds. I got you. I'll point out some of that other stuff. So I'll start adding. 2 of the prescriptions you're on are out of stock for 6 months. Goldust, did you guys know that if you wanted to go out on a date with Goldust, did you guys know this? you can't just ask Gold Dust for a date. You need a referral to see Gold Dust, like a medical referral. You need a prescription to go see Gold Dust. A doctor or someone very rich has to refer you if you want to see Gold. Like if I wanted to go out on a date, if I wanted to have coffee with Gold Dust, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would need a referral. Yeah, a doctor would have to, and I'd have to show up with a prescription. A very serious prescription. And it's usually a prescription for a good time. Yeah. So if you want a good time, you got to go see Gold Dust, but you got to take a prescription. I got to work on this joke shit. Well, I'm not a professional comedian. Can you imagine? Me, I'd be like, I can't even make a cricket fucking laugh. I can't even get it. Okay, whatever. All right, whatever. All right, Gold Dust. You need a prescription to go see. You need a referral. You need to get a referral. Can you imagine? Oh my God. You're going to go talk to, can you imagine? You know, do I need a referral to talk to you, baby? What? Yeah, you need a referral. It'd be so fucked up. Can you imagine? Hey, what? I got my prescription for a good time right here. I want you to fill it, baby. All right, whatever. Does that language ever work, Sonny? Not even in my dreams. Oh my God, it doesn't work in my dreams. Holy fuck. Oh man. All right. I'm here all week, motherfuckers. Yeah, threaten me again. Oh shit, the hypnotist threatened us. Yeah, don't fuck with me, man. I'll put you to sleep faster than rocking the cradle, bitch. Yeah, they... You know what they wrote about me in the newspapers? They were like, how did Sonny decide? She was writing about how she thought I decided to become a hypnotist. And she's like, I probably was looking at myself in the mirror one day and fell asleep and decided I should become a hypnotist. Oh my God. All right, next. Oh man. Oh my God. Today, Ginger, you need a referral, 3 references, and some bottle of absinthe. So like, get generic. Oh my God. Oh, look at Leon. Leon, get generic. Check Leon out. No, man. No, Leon. No, Leon. It don't work like that. Yo, Leon, it don't work like that. My Sonny needs the good loving. Generic don't work for Sonny. Sonny needs the good stuff. Oh yeah, Leon. If I was coming for you, top shelf, baby. There's no way. Sonny doesn't do generic. Sonny, prescription only. I need the good stuff. I need good loving. I need the stuff only someone like Gold Dust can provide. Yes. Not only because she's a Pisces who likes to party it up on the weekends, but there are other reasons too. It's like, all right, next. Next. Necessary Truth needs adequate insurance. No, man. No, don't be weird. Truce, don't make it weird. Just stretch. And if you don't stretch enough, okay, so if you don't stretch enough, you're going to hurt yourself. If you don't stretch enough, you're going to hurt yourself. But if you don't have time to stretch, or if you don't regularly work out, you're going to have to smoke a little bit more weed to relax. Okay, but whatever you do, chill it out. Oh my God. And Leon, no way, man. And you too, Leon. No way. I wouldn't drop you. No way, Leon. There is no way, Leon. I would not let you go generic in love. No way. You get special. You're a sunny-sider. You look for special things in love. And you know that's true too. Maybe with someone else. Hey, Lloyds. Okay, Lloyds, we'll do the thing. We're not going to do it now, but I'm going to add, I will add, yeah, sunny-siders don't go generic. You guys don't go generic. Leon deserves better than generic. Gold Dust deserves better. I know Gold Dust. You guys deserve better than generic. You do. Next. Right. You guys don't buy generic. Next. You guys don't buy generic batteries, do you? Or you buy... Shut up, Sonny. Okay, shut up. Let's get back to it. Never generic love. Never. I don't even use... What next? It's like next. I'll add Cinderella transits to relationship readings. I have not added them to relationship readings. I only add the negative transits. Like I only add the negative stuff in relationships. But like I will look for Cinderella transits as we move forward in the thing. Oh, we'll look for other stuff with Chiron. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, you were talking about prescriptions. Me too. Prescriptions for a good time. Yeah. I get to. Oh yeah. I got a rockin' pneumonia. I think I need a shot of rhythm and blues, but I'm drinking champagne and Gatorade today. So like, there we go. Later on. All right, next. All this talk about batteries. Remind me, I gotta go to Costco. All the talk about batteries seriously reminds me I gotta go to Costco. What the fuck? All right, guys, everybody be cool. I'll see you guys later. It's 3 hours. It's got to book out. I hope everybody has a super amazing day. Man, I didn't mean to be grouchy earlier. I just got into a little bit of a grouch spin, but let's go enjoy the day. We'll do the horoscopes tomorrow. And we're going to get back into the readings right after that. Cray is waiting, and then we're going to look at Lloyd's and stuff. All right, guys. Next. You guys are gonna laugh. I don't even know what to say. Look at you guys. It's 10:10 in Berlin. What? Whoa, 10:10 in Berlin. Oh my God, Rouhani, you know the number 10 has been coming up a lot. The number 10 has been coming up a lot. Wow. Oh, Lloyd's, have an amazing day. And thanks, AKA. Okay, for 1111 wish, I just wish we get good, man. I just wish we get our game back. Most of you have your game. I appreciate you guys being here. You guys helping me get my game back. All right, everybody be cool. And with that, from TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sonny wishing everybody the best of a super amazing day. Holy smokes. I didn't do any work today again. 3 hours and I didn't do any work. All right, whatever. I hope everybody has a super amazing day. Wishing you the best, guys. And I'll see you guys soon. Horoscopes tomorrow. We'll do